There we are. Hello, CFA Nation, Gabe, and I'm here for this solo live stream right now. Excited for this match. KKR, you know what I'm saying? That's the love, that's the mistress going against SRH. And SRH won the toss, decided to bowl. They want to go ahead and chase. Now, the first game was played on this ground, and it was a lower scoring game. Right now, already first over. It looks like first over. Nitish Rana, Shubman Gill, only 4 runs. So it's probably going to be a lower scoring affair. What's up, Mira? What's going on, Huma? Harris, what's up? I know. Let's go, KKR. Oh, that looked plum. That looked plum. Nona Ryan. Yes, Nona Ryan. What's going on, Harris? What's going on, Chauvin? Sajid, what's going on? What's up, Rishi? So far, four runs this over. And this ground played funny the first game, right? Because it's in Chennai. And the first time it was people were scoring a lot, and then wickets just fell at the end, right? So both scores when Mumbai played on here, I think it was 160 to 159, so it was right around there. What's up, 22-2? What's up, the doctor? Shabazz, hello, Gabe. I've been refreshing your page since the last 10 minutes. Sorry about that, man. I had trouble getting it, getting my computer on. I had a whole bunch of people here yesterday. But Boovie impressed me so much. I had to go with him on my fantasy squad this morning. I opted to go with Boovie over Patty Cummings. I know that's blasphemous, but we'll see. We'll see what happens here. Where's Nick? Sunday, guys. Nick has a lot of church commitments, so he does not stream on Sundays. I'm sure he'll jump in the chat at some point. I am still in grief about CSK yesterday. It was rough, man. It was rough. Do I agree choosing Sakib over Loki Ferguson? I do. Sakib Al Hassan is an all-rounder. I think he's going to help them. It's tough, right? I thought it was, and Nick mentioned it yesterday. Good on him on his R3 wickets. We were doing something new where we also do like our predictions, players to look out. And he said, look out for Sakib Al Hassan. I think Sakib Al Hassan is going to be a part of the side, which means if you got Patty Cummins or Morgan as your captain, so he's got to be in there. There's going to be a chance of guys get left off, and Sunil Narayan was left off, but we'll see what happens. Here goes a boundary for Nitish Rana. Bhuvi and Natharajan. Is Narayan's career over? I don't know. I don't think his career is over. I just think that between him having to find that new bowling action last year, reports were that he wasn't lighting it up in the net. So, they went with a team that's going to help him win. KKR, guys. I love KKR. I'm a Trimbago Knight Riders fan in the CPL. So that's why I support KKR in the IPL. Beautiful shot by Nitish Rana. So KKR side, Shubman Gill, Raul Tripathi, Natish Rana, Owen Morgan, DK, Andre Russell, Shakib Al-Hassan, Patty Cummins, Harbron Singh, which makes sense, right? Because he's an XCXK player, so he's going to crush here on these grounds. Krishna and Varun Chakrabarti. That's who I went with as my spinner on these grounds. He had 17 wickets last year. I believe he had a fifer as well, so I think he's going to feast on here. What's up, Renil? What's up, Heron? Muhammad Nabi is the one to watch out for this match. Spinning track along with Rashid. Yeah, I got Rashid too on my fantasy squad. I got Rashid and Chakravarti. I just think that they're the best spinners on both sides. So I took basically the both spinners on both sides. I was tempted to take Harbron Singh, right? Because this is his home grounds, right? He used to play here all the time. But I'm like, nah. CSK don't have a 140 plus bowler. All are in 130. Guys, this is Sean. If you go to the channel, you watch my preview of the season. I did an IPL preview for 4 of the teams. Nick did an IPL preview for 4 of the teams. I mentioned CSK is in trouble because of that. Losing Josh Hazelwood was absolutely brutal. And it was upsetting the fact that he did it so late, because I believe if CSK had known that at the auction, then they would have gone after a guy like Nathan Coulter now or Adam Milne. You know what I'm saying? Which Mumbai Indians got super cheap. You know, they might have gone after Kyle Jamieson. But yeah, they don't have a really good pacer, and they're going to be in trouble. Nice stroke there. Nice stroke there by Shubman Gill. First boundary for Shubman Gill off of Boovy. You know, much better so far this power play than yesterday for my CSK. His home ground is Mohali. Okay. But he's a spinner, right, for CSK, so he's really good on these kind of grounds in Chennai. Will Shubman Gill be the future captain of KKR? I believe so. I definitely believe so. I mean, he struggled a little bit in the on the international team the last few games. You know what I mean? Especially that test right after. I mean, he was superb when we were in Australia, but the tour of England. But I think that he's definitely really good. Oh, wow. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, there was a whole bunch. It seems like some of these players are not ready to play. Although I know, I mean, that ball right there, that's lucky. That's lucky. Gets chipped up in the air, and you know the batsmen. I mean, the fielders just couldn't get to it. You know, Boovy looking great already. That Simba, crazy. Thank you for the super chat. Says Harbron Singh was the first Indian to take a test hat trick in 2001, and it was against the legendary Australian team. Yeah, I really wanted to go with Harbron Singh, but he did not bowl last year. Again, my concern, the same concern I had with he didn't play in the IPL last year. Same thing. I had a concern with Reina, so I went with Varun Chakrabarti. But I went with 2 big time spinners on this pitch on my fantasy team. Chakrabarti, who had 17 wickets last year, and of course Rashid Khan. Man, he's a monster. Gill's strike rate is the issue. Yeah, he doesn't score quick enough, and I'm hoping that he changes that. Not by this option this year. I picked Gill like to be up there because I think they're really going to need him this year. I saw the fact. Listen, as far as he was the leader scorer last year, right? And I understand Andre Russell was also out of form last year. But I still believe he'll be their leading wicket taker this year. I think he could take that next step, and I'm hoping he can. He just has to improve on that strike rate. He's got to score a little quicker. Marcelino DeCosta said, Gabe, Hazelwood ain't that good either, so they should have been looking for better. You know what? He's not Kyle Jamison, right? He's not Patty Cummings, right? But you need that pace. You need that extreme pace, especially on some of these flatter pitches, man. And we just don't have it. You guys saw what happened with CSK yesterday. You know, everybody got pumped. Bravo was the only decent bowler. It's tough. And interesting, Sandeep Singh back out there, so they're going back to back. Rana puts it up in the air and almost a 6. One bounce for a boundary. Nitish Rana looks good. Asjad, not sure, man. He's always walking on the stream. On the stream. Not sure what his plans are this morning. I should have consulted with him, but I had a super busy day yesterday. Another boundary. Ooh. Nitish Rana is like Bairstow, feast or famine. Guys, those are two guys that were in the side today, and I struggled with making those decisions. And I said, nah, I'm not going to do it to myself. I'm not. I need consistency. Oh, what a class shot. Oh, Nitish Rana. Oh, pumping Sandeep here. 12 runs already. Beautiful shot. Yes, I am. That's the plan, brother. That's the plan. I'm gonna be streaming the entire match, so let me know. I can shoot you the link. You're free to join. Warner looks so hilarious. We commented on Warner last year with the stash. See, there it goes again. And listen, guys, I'm rooting here for KKR, but I don't understand why the bowlers just walk over the pitch and walk in the middle where they know runners are going to be. Is it just me? Does nobody else see what I'm saying? Sounds like a winner, Asjad. She said, thank God it of Sharma. Ooh. When I said, nope, it's just you, Gabe. Yeah, it must be me, man. Like I said, it's something I see that. And you know what? There it goes again. He had a run wide around the bowler. And I love bowlers, but I think that's a unfair advantage to the bowler. I'm good, Mr. Pennywise. I am good. It's following through, Gabe. It's not as easy to control momentum when you're a fast bowler, speaking from experience. All right, I got you. Like I said, there's just stuff I don't know, but it just looks like obstruction to me. Nitish Rana as opening or 3. I think Nitish Rana should be opening and keep him there. No more experiences. Yes, I know you're going to get feast and famine with him. Shubman Gill can play the anchor. Let Nitish Rana come out and rake when he needs to. And at 3, me personally, I probably would put in, oh man, maybe Tripathi. I'd go with Tripathi. If not Tripathi, I don't know, man. Maybe Al Hassan. I know the middle's got to be Owen Morgan and Russell. So whenever you want to start them 4 or 5, oh, look at that. Shub McGill. Pump Natarajan for a 6 immediately. Yeah, I think Shakib at 3. But I don't know if he's going to be there every game, and you don't want to change the top of the order that often. Now, if he's going to be there every single game, if that's your all-rounder, Shakib should be at 3. What a shot for Shubman Gill. Woo! Good opening partnership so far. Good opening partnership so far. Gabe, react to new Emmy Way song, Jamaica to the featuring Universe Boss. Okay. Nick will not be joining us today, guys. On Sunday streams, Nick's always out. Nick's always out. He's got church commitments, so you just got me today. And hopefully Asjad later on. Gil shot was so sick. The ball needed to be sanitized. That's hilarious. And it's like he was planning to do that, right? Because immediately, it's like he knew that Yorker was coming. Bearster should open. He's my captain. Oh, joy. Living dangerously there. Good communication there. Whew. Shubman Gill scored 76 off of 35 in practice match. You know who else is hot for KKR, who was lighting it up the other day? DK. I'm excited for this team. I hope DK is much better this year. So since he's not captain, he doesn't have that pressure. I'm really excited. Today, anytime KKR is playing, the answer is always going to be KKR unless CSK is playing. Those are my 2 squads right there. Okay, any chance Bairstow will do great today since you ain't pick him up? Yes, he's probably go off for 100 today because I didn't pick him up. That's what he does. He hates me. SRH benches Kane Williamson for fun. You know what's crazy about that? And this is, oh, what a shot by Rana. When Rana goes well, man, along with Shubman Gill, KKR is dangerous. Could Kane Williamson be the next CSK captain? Could Kane Williamson be picked up at the auction? Now I heard this in one of the IPL 20 videos I was watching, because he actually does get left out quite a bit. All right. And that's going to happen when you've got Johnny Bairstow and David Warner and Rashid Khan. You know what I'm saying? You got so many guys, international, Jason Holder. So in the next auction, I don't know if SRH is going to go as hard after Kane Williamson. And if he doesn't, I would love to have him on CSK. What are your thoughts, guys? Let me know. in the mega auction. Reina Jadeja should be next CSK captain. All right, even if they do, who's that big international player that CSK has right now? Who's that big international batsman that they have? You know, they lost Shane Watson. They may bring back Faf, which is fine, but we got room for Kane Williamson, in my opinion. KKR is going to make it to the top 4. I agree. Kane Williamson always plays in the team when it matters. He plays in the business end. That's good. But you can't tell me I'll take Kane Williamson over Moeen Ali. I love Moeen Ali. Yesterday was a great performance, but Moeen Ali is not Kane Williamson. Give me Kane Williamson. All right. We'll find us another spinner. We'll find us another all-rounder. Give me Kane Williamson. Every single match, I'll take Kane Williamson. Okay, they will play Kane in tracks like Mumbai. Yeah, it's crazy how deep SRH is, and they are overlooked. They are, but they've got the bowling. It's not like you can't say they don't have the bowling, right? Because they've got Rashid Khan. There goes Rashid Khan right there. They've got Natar Ahen. They got Muhammad Nabi. I can't put my finger on it. They almost made it last year, but I just did not like them as winning it all this year. What's going on? What's going on, Han Solo? Easy. Not cursing KKR. I think Rana should take over captaincy next IPL for CSK. Reina. Oh, no. Tish Rana. He's on fire. I love it. Ooh. Ooh, close there. But they're not going to take the review. Are they going to? And nah, too high. It would have been too high. Little single there off of 50 partnership. 50 up. 50 up for KKR. Loving it. Gabe, how long you streaming? I'm doing the whole thing today, man. TM. I'm doing the whole kit and caboodle. That's outside leg as well. Okay. Kane is a perfect replacement for MS if CSK goes after the next auction. They should. That's my point. You know, he's still a younger guy. MS Dhoni, again, is I don't know how many seasons he's got left. There's rumors he may retire after this season. You know, we got the international slot since we lost Shane Watson last year. So, I mean, that's it. There goes Muhammad Nabi. That's what I'm saying. Like, they are deep, and I don't know. I cannot put my finger on it. They're super overrated, and people let me know that all the time. Like, Gabe, you underrate SRH. I look at the lineup, and I don't know. Maybe it's my love-hate relationship with Johnny Bairstow since he's so inconsistent. I don't know. SRH will retain Kane. Interesting. You guys think they will? They made the least amount of moves this year because they were confident in their squad. So I thought in a super auction you could only retain like a limited amount of dudes. Educate me on the super auction, please, because that is something I've never seen. 50 for nil. 50 for nil. Loving that number right now. And power play is over. 6 overs. 50 runs. I love it. That's what I'm talking about, especially on these grounds. And Atish Rana tries to come after Khan, takes a single that first run there, and they're just rotating the strike. You know, you always see a batsman be really careful with Rashid Khan. He had like the lowest economy rate last year in the IPL, I believe, or the most amount of dot, something like that. Yeah, his economy rate was under 6 last year. They just mentioned, man. All right, wicked alert. This over. Wicked alert. Rana's your captain. Nice. You know, I looked and I wanted to add Natish Rana and I just didn't. I felt better about the bowling, so I went with Al Hassan for KKR and Chakrabarti, and for SRH I went with David Warner, Rashid Khan. I wanted him on this track, to this bowling track here. And who else? I can't even remember who else I got. I love Saha. I love Saha. He was really expensive, and then I rounded it up with Boovy, man. Gotta have me some Boovy. Boovy, by without a doubt, impressed me the most for India this last T20 and IPL. I mean, T20 and ODI series. I had no idea how good he was. You can retain 2 uncapped players. Interesting. You know, so far Rashid Khan doing what he does, giving up singles or dots, putting pressure on the opposition by. And the thing about him is he does this all the time. He just puts pressure on you. Got him. Rashid Khan with the first wicket. Oh my gosh. Shubman Gill goes after him. Why do people go after Rashid Khan? I don't get it. You're doing so well. There goes the googly. Backhand shows him the pawn. Look at that delivery. Oh, that's beautiful. Shubman Gill out. Man. And they brought him in to break up this partnership for KKR, and that's exactly what he does. Last ball of the over. Oh, KKR was doing so well. I mean, I got him on my squad, so, and I think he's actually my vice captain, if I'm not mistaken. Rashid is a number 1 T20 spinner. Yeah, he's an absolute monster. So that's why I wanted him on this pitch. Here's the thing. I saw and it was crazy. Craziest thing. Mumbai Indians versus SRH, and they were in Sharjah last year. And I realized how much respect guys have for Rashid Khan because it was Pollard and Pandya, and these guys scored 1 run in the over. They were literally just defending. They wanted no parts of this guy. None. That's respect. They no coming up on the crease. This is Pollard we're talking about. No running up on the crease on him. No trying to take them yard there like Shubman Gill did. They just like, hey, we're the last guys out here, so we got to survive this over. And they survived the over. But it was insane how much respect they give Rashid Khan. Going after him is the best way to play. You most likely get out if you're defensive. Okay. I see Pollard. Pollard never comes out on the crease, Gabe. No. I said it was Pollard and Pandya. I've seen Pandya come up on the crease, but what I'm saying is, when do you see these guys basically concede an over where I'm not even trying to score a run? We're just defending, and that's exactly what it was. It was. I'm gonna go find that and make a video of it. Hopefully that we don't get claimed on that because it was so recent. But that was the most amazing over I've ever seen. Like, these guys wanted no part of them, and this was in the middle of a chase. And they're just like, nah, not doing it. Ooh, there we go. Tripathi, get off the strike. I don't like, what do you guys think? Tripathi in at 3 instead of Shakib? Gale overrated in T20 just like Smith. Interesting. I don't agree, but we'll see. You accept 4 or 5 and over from Rashid and look to punish the Tom Kearns of the world. Agreed. That's what you do. Come on. Take whatever he give you, but just don't do it. These are the overs that SRH. Oh, Chapati. There we go. Big over. Big over after Muhammad Nabi. Ooh. Yeah, Shakib. I think Shakib should have come in at 3, but just when I say that, Chapati bamboozles this one for a 6. Get it out of here. I have both Gil and Khan as my captain. Ooh, I love it. Come on. Get back for 2. Chabati better than Gil in T20s. Interesting. Gabe, many people are trying, are getting out trying to be defensive because they can't pick his variations. People who have succeeded against him have sweep almost every ball, like Dan Christensen and Philippe in the BBL. Man, Mira, you know what the problem is? The sweep is such a dangerous shot, man. Ooh, what a ball there by Nabi. Oh, that's, guys. Oh, you know what? I definitely, just thinking about it now, I underestimated SRH, but it's tough. That's how good the IPL is. There's so much variety. And I don't think I didn't put SRH in my final 4. It was RCB, which kills me, DC, Mumbai Indians, and KKR. And you know, I like our SRH. I do. Morgan bringing that aggressive intent in KKR. What about switch hit? Negative. Baba Yaga. Send Rashid uh, in front of Chris Gale, and you will see what happens. I mean, listen, I'm not saying Rashid doesn't get hit. I'm a Chris Gale fan. Oh my gosh. You can't attack this guy. Come on, KKR. Come on, please. Was it was he out? Come on. Was it too high? Please let it be too high. Oh gosh, that's plum. That's plum. That's what minute. I'm sorry, Amira. I respect you. There was an edge on it. Was there an edge on that? Oh, there was. Oh, there was an edge. There was an edge. That was super close. He nicked it. Man, that was super close. I'm sorry. I would not, and believe me, Mira, I respect you. I know you know the game, but I would not attack Rashid Khan. Take 4 or 5 and over, take the singles he gives you, but you are not trying to, hit a big shot on this dude unless he makes a mistake. Just, they had 50 in the power play and they got 65 in basically the last 2.5 overs. They are seriously slowing down the run rate. Which team? Satoshi, Nick and I did IPL overview, but Nick and I did an IPL overview and a prediction show. I liked my top 4 in no specific order were DC, who looked good. Mumbai Indian, come on, they're gonna be there. It doesn't matter what happens in the first game. You guys all know that, and it hurts me to say that. It does. All right. Nice shot there. DC, Mumbai Indians, KKR, and RCB, man. You guys saw RCB. They've fixed their problems, I think. They've got bowlers, Kyle Jamieson, Glenn Maxwell, Patel look good for them. So that's my squad. You cannot guess who's gonna. I mean, that's just my predictions for the preseason. I agree with you here, Han. You can't really predict who's gonna win until you see, them play 2 or 3 games. But that's, from the outside looking in. Morgan was killing Rashid in the World Cup. Went for more than 100. Interesting. Morgan smashed Rashid Khan, and I'm sure that there's guys that can read his spin. Wow. How did he get to that ball? Good fielding. After 2 drops yesterday that we saw on Shaw, which was terrible, great fielding there. Strategic timeout. Rajasthan Royals equals the Mariners or the Pirates. Look, I said, and I wasn't trying to be mean, but I said I think that on our prediction show, I think they get the wooden spoon this year. You cannot give up Steve Smith. They gave up, what was it? Steve Smith, Uthappa, and somebody else big. Oh, and they just lost Jofra Archer. That's a lot to replace, guys. That is a lot to replace. So, my opinion, they'll be dead last, but we'll see. Gabe, do you know the Villiers hit Rashid 29 runs and 1 over in 2016, 22? Oh, listen, Tom Curran, you can't replace him. You're out of control. Listen, I'm sure Rashid Khan's been pumped. Everyone has been pumped. But as far as the spinner's concerned, I don't think there's a more dangerous spinner, in my opinion, than Rashid Khan. I could be wrong, but from what I've seen as a novice fan, Rashid Khan is an absolute savage, guys. Man, inside edge there. Whew. That was lucky. I'll take it. Boovie, none for 10. Sandeep got pumped so far. 23. Natarajan, 12 in that first one. Nabi, 2 for 16. Rashid Khan, 1 for 8. Almost 2 for 8 in 2 overs. Man. Sunrisers are good. You know what? I definitely underestimated the Sunrisers. No question, guys. No question. Here we go. All right. So looks like they're bringing in Sharma. Looks like they're bringing in Sharma for this next over. Oh no, Shankar, excuse me. $12 for 7. 12 for 7. You know, that's a decent run rate there, but they gotta man, the running has the runs have run scoring has dried up, guys. Stop it. I didn't purposely Gabe purposely injured Archer so he could see more of Udikat and Rajasthan Royals. You know that's not true. I love Archer. He's such a good bowler, but and oh, Chapati. I was wrong. I'll take Chapati at 3. Little 4 there. If he's going to score at this clip, then I'll take it, guys. Score quickly because there's guys behind you that can also score and be aggressive. Be aggressive. Oof. So 74 for 9 overs in the books, not 8 overs, excuse me, 9 overs in the books. Good footwork there. Very good footwork there by Chapati. And they rotate the strike. That's something that KKR has done very well today. Rotating the strike, putting, you know, taking runs where they're at. Nick's doing well. It's refreshing. You know what? It's been so long since I've seen even a decent Knicks team. It's amazing. And beautiful cut shot. Rashid Khan is there. Rashid Khan is also a very good fielder. Really good fielder. Left-right combination. Shakib should have been in if Rana was out. Who's your captain, Gabe? My captain is David Warner. I wanted me a piece of Warner. KKR, so CSK, no cap today. Yeah, you know what? I got to get me a KKR cap, honestly. That'll probably be one of my next purchases for this IPL season. A little KKR cap. Rashid Khan excited to see him in this year's T20. It's going to be interesting, people. Really interesting. My captain is better than Warner. Who's your captain, Han? Safe choice, Gabe. Yeah, I wanted to be safe, you know, not get too crazy with it. Oh! Boom! Oh, let's go. Let's go, KKR. 50 for Rana. Let's go. End of 10. I mean, we got wickets in hand. Guys, this is looking a minimum, right? Maybe one. I don't want to jinx it. Come on, KKR. Give me a win. I need a win in the worst way. So what's that? 83, right, guys? 83 for 1, 10 overs in the books. Atish Rana. Oh, man. Loving it. Will Nick or Asjad join the stream? I believe Asjad said he will be joining for the second innings. He'll be joining for the chase. 180 is a winning score here. That's what I think, and I'm looking at right now. They're at 183 So if you give them 2 more innings and then double the score, you're looking at probably 180 for them, but I don't want to jinx it. And they go back to Natarajan. Let's go, Chapati. They should target 189. I know, but I just don't want to jinx it, guys. Looking at all these youngsters getting selected, Rana has definitely something to play for this year. I am streaming the full game. Absolutely. 131 in the chat, guys. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. My fantasy team can only feature trash players and players Gabe rants about. We saw that yesterday, Harm. We were cracking up when we saw your fantasy team. Like, you're out of control. You got Jordan on there, Udicat. I'm surprised you didn't find a way to get a Campbell in there. They didn't know Rana was part of a gang. Man's throwing gang signs in the air. Yeah, you know what he's part of? The raking gang, bro. Woo. When can we expect the Jordan tattoo? You know what's funny? My wife and I were out. Where were we? And we went by this place. It was for her birthday. Like, we were just hanging out. We went and, she got a pedicure done. We just, had dinner. We just were hanging out, and we saw a place that does the saris. Is it called sari? Like the writing? I'm pretty sure. And I'm like, oh, cool, babe. That's what I'm supposed to do for Jordan, because they're gonna remind me this year about that bet, and I gotta get it done. Because last year, like, everything was shut down. So you know what? I'll see if I can try and get it done before the first. No, but I don't have enough time today because I believe they play tomorrow. But it will definitely get done, and I'll post it on the community page. I'm a man of my word. Hannah, correct. There we go, Hannah. Gabe confused. Oh, Natarajan. What a great stop there. Really good feeling. Really good fielding. Who, me? Oh, I can't speak Hindi. Stop it. Justice for Campbell. Come on, Renil. You yourself said he wasn't going to make the test squad, and he was out of the test squad. I mean, he's better in ODI. He actually was decent in ODI this year. I'd keep him on an ODI squad. Oh, Natish Rana. Whose birthday party? Yesterday was my son Alex's birthday party. Actually, my wife is 4 or 5, so April 5th, and Alex is the 8th. So back-to-back birthdays for me. Not fun. But we had a cool birthday party for her on Monday because we were off of school as well. And like I said, we had a cool day. And then the wife, we threw his birthday party yesterday. Tomorrow's your birthday? Well, happy birthday. Alex just turned 10. Turning point. Alex just turned 10. He's my youngest. I'm getting old. Man, I got a 21-year-old in college, guys. It's crazy, isn't it? Look at the rest of that batting order. Morgan, Karthik, Shakib, Russell. Ooh, they bat all the way through 7. And even Cummings can bat a little bit. And that's that they left off Sunil Narayan, guys. And I'm telling you, they said that during the training sessions, DK was one of the best hitters. I am praying for him this year. I hope he gets so much better. Yep, Shakib Al-Hassan too. Oh my gosh. I forgot. Yeah, they're going to be stacked. Here goes Nabi. Oh, swept away for a boundary by Tripathi. These guys are now having fun. I love it. Campbell was in Campbell was the clown in yesterday's birthday camp. Stop it. Reason I said hashtag Justin Campbell because you did a drive-by earlier. Did I? Did I really, Renil? DK is always a savage. He wasn't last year, guys. You know, and I get it. Everybody has a down year, COVID, but he wasn't. He wasn't. Yes. Last year, I want him to be that good this year. I want this. Nick likes KKR. I know he put them in there in his final four, and he might have taken them to win it all. He might have taken them to win it all. You know, it's hard to three-peat. It is so hard to three-peat. And I don't remember if I took Mumbai to win it all or DC. I might have gone with DC to win it all, but who knows? Nick's jersey with the CSK hat. This is actually Yankees jersey here. Oh, come on. Also gone. Oh, Natish Rana. Another 6. 50 off the partnership. 50 off 27. Natish Rana's on fire. Loving it. Ooh. Little breeze out there. Rana is India's Bairstow. Yes, I remember how inconsistent he was, and it drove me crazy last year. But if you put him up there, he's going to put a big score or he's going to get out. And in that case, you can, keep turning to the other guys, which is why I think if Rana gets out early, then you'll see Shakib instead of Tripathi. But the opening partnership should remain for the rest of the year. Rana and Shubman Gill. Then Shakib if Rana falls, or if Gill falls, bring in Tripathi. I think I would still keep Shakib at 3 no matter what. Even though Tripathi's doing well, I don't want to hate on him. He's doing well. And of course, 4, 5, 6. You got to bring in Owen Morgan, Russell. Got to get those big guns in there, and DK or DK. Would I go DK, Owen Morgan, and Russell, or Owen Morgan, Russell, and DK? I don't know. I mean, really, other than Chakrabarti is basic. He's not a big hitter. I have not seen Harban Singh actually play, so I'm not sure if he can swing the bat. And Pradish is just, but they're pretty deep. Who will win this game? Come on, I'm hoping KKR. They got to survive these 2 overs by Rashid Khan. They got to survive these 2 overs by Rashid Khan, and then I think they're in a position to win this game. Harban can swing the bat. So can he swing the bat, or is he like Archer? He can swing the bat. You know what I mean? A guy that's, practically an all-rounder. They just don't call him that. Let me know, Asjad. I'm supporting my Jamaican brother Andre today. I'm telling you, they're in such a great position right now. So through 12, they're at 106 so far. They're in such a good position. Oof. Why attack him? Ooh. Inside edge. Ran away for a single there. Harbaron skills with the bat comparable to Shakur Takor. And Takor could rake. Oh, I like it then. Wow, so close. There we go. Come on, get there. Oof, there we go. Harbaron Singh has centuries in tests. Wow, okay. So he could really bat. I love it. He has a lot of IPL crucials 30s and 40s. All right. So, and I was listening to some commentary and some preview shows for this game since yesterday, and they said that more than likely Harun Singh is going to be in whenever they're playing in Chennai because he's so experienced as a spinner here. So, ooh, there we go. Chapati goes after Rashid Khan, pumps him for a 4. They're getting brave now. I'll take it. I'll take it. Keep that run rate going. 33 on 20. Run rate's up at 892. I will take it. Ooh. What's up, Stephen Brewster? What's going on? Can finally watch CFA in peace without low budget Marco. I'm joking. He'll be back tomorrow. Next would be Russell the Muscle. Ooh. Natish Rana at 65. Loving it. $114 for one, 114 for one, and only 17 runs conceded so far in 3 overs by Rashid Khan. But that was a big over. I'll take it. If we can score on Rashid Khan, then I will take it. 114 for one, and 13 overs in the books, guys. Would you accelerate right now? I definitely would accelerate before you've got plenty of wickets in hand. I would accelerate. I'd probably wait 1 over. I don't know. I'd start now. I would start now. What do you guys think? Russell looks like Shane Mosley these days. Does he really? That looked like a no ball right there, didn't it, guys? Russell's got a yellow hairdo. Did not know that. So the pitch is not swinging. You know, pace bowlers are struggling a little bit here. KKR looking good. They are indeed. Harun Singh belongs to the Sachin era of players. Yeah, he's been around for a while, right? He's been around for a while. And like I said, he opted out last year, so we didn't watch him play. I would have loved to seen him play last year, but we'll see what happens. What? No, Jason Roy? Negative. Honestly, SRH, in my opinions, oh, big boy shot for Natish Rana there. Oh, daddy. Crushing that short boundary. Didn't expect this scoring rate in Chennai. You know what? Neither did I, because I went with a lot of well, no, I went with what? 2 bowlers? I can't remember. Let me see. What did I go with? I think I went with 2 main bowlers. Yeah, I went with Rashid Khan and Chakrabarti. No, I went with 3 bowlers. I went with Bhuvi too, who hasn't done much, and Sahed yep, Al Hassan. Sakid Al Hassan, excuse me. So we'll see. And it's a free hit. Indian Bairstow indeed. No, he meant Jason Holder. Yeah, no Jason Holder today. That is SRH's problem to me. They have way too many international players, so they can't play them all at the same time. Jason Holder really saved their season towards the end of last year. He can't get in the play inside. How does Kane Williamson not make it into the play in 11? You know what I'm saying? That's crazy to me. But it's they got Bairstow, they got David Warner, they got Rashid Khan. Rashid Khan is going to play every game, no matter what, so unless he's injured. So it's tough. They have way too many international players, and I know that's a good problem to have, but at the same time, you got to have Indian depth, which is what I think DC has, a lot of Indian depth, and I think that's what helps them so much. 14 overs gone, 126. Williamson lost, was a better captain. Stop it, Han. Stop it. We'd hang out. I'd take you out for lunch, brother. Let's go. 124. 124 for one. And it's beginning to be that time. Strategic timeout. Wow, 72 for Nitish Rana. Opening game right now. I mean, he is in a position. Please read Schumann Aswanti comments. Schumann. I would have given more consistency than Bairstow for SRH. That's funny. Where is it? Schumann, where's your comment? Oh, here it goes. At Han Solo, at Gabe. What if Han Solo wins CFA League with your Kryptonite team? Oh my gosh. Listen, it's impossible. It's impossible. I'll tell you right now, impossible. I don't understand selecting Bairstow when Warner is already there at the opening. They like the opening partnership between Bairstow and Warner. They just do. Although last year they ended up moving away from that and benching Bairstow, right? Because he's so inconsistent. But yeah, it's I think that's why I can't touch, why I did not take SRH as a finalist for me, because there's always a lot of switch. I don't know. I don't know who won the toss. It was SRH. They chose the chase. Okay, what should be Reina's total runs this tournament? Who knows? That's a good question. All right. Here we go. First ball. And fabulous shot there. Man, Rana has been good today. How old is Rana? That's a good question. And you can see how he stopped, hesitated to wait for that. Absolutely. Turning point. KKR needs to push for 200. Booby still has these 2 overs left. He'll be in there in the death for sure. More credit to Morgan for KKR's performance this year. You know what? I'll tell you right now, I'm already going to give Owen Morgan credit for this. I would have put in a Shakib at 3. He put in Tripathi, and Tripathi's batting well. Oh, Tripathi destroys that ball just as I say that. Big 6 off of Boovy. That's off of Boovy, guys. Oh, my gosh. That thing still hasn't landed. Ooh. Oh, man. Yeah, Tripathi just blasted Boovy. Oh, my gosh. What a shot there. He's batting at 180 strike rate right now, guys. Great shot there by Tripathi. Ooh. Guys, I am so impressed. This is so night and day, from what oof. He's on 49 now. This is so night and day from the game yesterday where CSK, it was so frustrating, can get out of their own way. KKR is absolutely in control of this game right now. I am loving it. Oh, 50 for Tripathi. Holy cow. Smart moves by KKR. I agree. Ooh. 145 for 15 overs. They've put themselves in a position where they can definitely get to they could definitely get to 200. This is they can definitely get to 200. So 145 right for 15 overs in the books. Ooh. Kyle Holy. Tripathi doing an ABD impression, pumping Boovy. I'm telling you, it's ridiculous today. I love it. Look at Dre Russ. It looks like he's ready to go too. All right, here goes Natarajan. And that goes for a single, right? That just went for 1 run. Yep. Indian Bairstow formed. That's hilarious. Rana was like this last year, though. He had a few good games and a few bad games. He's inconsistent, but he can put up big totals. Oh, almost dropped there by Saha. Tripathi skies it straight up in the air. Keeper takes it. Bobbles it, but we'll take it. 146 for 2. 146 for 2. It was a slower delivery by Natarajan. Oh, man. Yes, Saha almost dropped it. Ooh. Wanted Rana to go. Oh, man. Look at Renil. She's like, no Rana. I wonder if Nick got his team in, actually, now that I think about it. Let me go check our league real quick while they're switching strikes right now. Oof. Who'd he go with? Yep. Nick put Nitish Rana as his captain, guys. 220. Nitish Rana is carrying him. He's got Bhuvi. It looks like he just made 2 moves today. Nitish Rana and Bhuvi. And both those guys. Oh, no, he's got Owen Morgan, too. And those guys are hitting for him. Oh, man. Good on you, Nick. All right, Dre Russ. Man, he's a big boy. I wonder how many people put Nitish Rana as a captain. Ooh. If you can meet only one cricketer, who would it be? Oh, wow, that's such a good question. If I could meet one cricketer, who would it be? So tough. I have to think on that, man, because I'm from the West Indies. So right now, I'd love to meet. I'm a Caribbean guy. I'd love to meet the universe boss. That would be so cool. But oh man, there's so many. I love bowling, right? So some of my favorite bowlers. Ooh, Russell with a boundary. Russell with a boundary already. And that goes to 151. Gabe, just say JDC Campbell. That would go viral, meeting Campbell. Have you seen Driver AD going viral now? Still haven't seen it. I will watch it today. Yeah, Michael Holding would be a good one. He's a legend, you know what I mean, as a bowler. It's tough. It's tough, man. So many guys though. So many guys. I mean, it would definitely be cool. Man, let's go. 151 for 2. Let's go, guys. Can't slow down the scoring here. Rashid Khan has at least one more over. And Dre Russ pushes it for a single, which means he will retain the strike in the next over. Ooh. Jordan, come on. What are you guys doing to me here? Tom Curran, Rohit, Virat, Gale, Archer, Butler, Stokes. Yeah, Brian Lara would be cool. All right, let me see. So 152. That's actually a pretty good over there for SRH. 152 for 2, got the wicket. Kept the run rate down. It was looking at least 210, 220 score. Now I just want them to get up to 200. They got 4 overs to do so. 16 overs in the books. And here goes the danger man, Rashid Khan. Ooh. There's an extra. Yep, that's a little wide there. That's a little wide there for Rashid Khan. We'll take it however we can get it. Ooh, that was close. That was close. You should meet Johnny Bairstow. uh, I'll we'll see what happens. And oh, Rashid Khan with the wicket there. Dre Russ gone. I'm shocked. I am shocked. That guys, that's what I said. Don't attack this guy, man. Rashid Khan is just so good. That's what happens if you don't respect Rashid. Pandy's contribution to the match. A catch, right? I'll take it. Also would get out cheaply under 10 runs. Yeah, got out cheaply. Wow, great catch. Great catch. Your answer is Viv or Cutley. Meet Moeen and Lee after yesterday. You guys out of control. All right. Here goes Morgan. Interesting. Morgan going in right now. What a yeah, I guess it's yep. I thought that we would see Shakib first and Morgan would be there at the end, but maybe he's feeling that he can finish it. You need that anchor. You definitely don't want to get into any tail enders before you get in the death overs for sure. 157 for 3. Natish Rana just needs to survive this over. Survive this over, man. Just stay away from Rashid Khan for the love of Pete. It's just deceiving because he's got a quick run up, right? And he's got a quick run up, but on top of having a quick run up, guys, you know, he's a spinner. So he's got some speed on it too. Up in the air. What do they call there? Was that a dead ball? Why was it a dead ball? What happened? I missed it. Ooh. Hit the spider cam. I was like, it went straight up in the air. What happened? It must have hit one of those cams. Gabe, do your Caribbean accent. I got you know what? It's funny. A lot of people don't realize that I speak Spanish and that I'm from the Caribbean. Like, my accent has gone away because I've been in America for so long. I've been in Vegas 20 years. You know, I lived in New York for like 15 years. So it's gone at this point. And that's it. That is 7 off that over with the wicket. You know, once again, Rashid Khan doing Rashid Khan things. That's it. He's over, though. He's done. So now you got to pump everybody else. Pump everyone else. There was a murder, Gabe. That's why his ball's dead. That's funny. Saha wasn't ready. Renil's like, come on, Morgan, give me some runs. Gabe, go soft on Natarajan. No, listen, Natarajan is great too, but you had to. You lost 2 wickets. There's 3 wickets gone, and 2 of them it could have been 3 to Rashid Khan. I just want no parts of him. What's up, Saganishan? I want no parts of him. So that's why I'm like, now you can attack everybody else. You know, I mean, including Booby because he's got an over left, right? So you got to go after Nabi right here. Abe in Hindi, Nabi means belly button. Interesting. Russell will be back. Oh, I agree. Boomer says, give me blood and I shall give you your runs, anyone. Come on, guys. We got work to do here. So far, a great over for Nabi. Two balls and only 1 run. Dots are so crucial at this point. Cannot give up any dots. Ooh. And Rana gone. Oh, no. He looked tired, didn't he? They said Rana out of steam. He looked tired. I mean, the guy's been out there since the very beginning. Rana finally gone. I mean, the last 2 overs have been horrible for KKR. We've lost 2 batsmen, and I think we've scored 6 runs. Because it was 154, right? And we lost Dre Russ, and we lost Nitish Rana just there. Dinesh Karthik. There we go, Dinesh. What is going on? Two wickets and 2 balls? What just happened? This looked like a 220 score easy. Oh, the collapse coming. No. Yes. Yum, 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 yum. Delicioso. Wicket takers. Oh, Nabi. Morgan gone cheaply. Oh, man. So, Captain, his ex-incoming decides to leave. That's hilarious. 180 plus should be enough. Are we going to get the 180, guys? 160, and we've lost 2 wickets. I got to do the math. I think we have lost 4 wickets in less than 10 runs. I may be mistaken. I got to do the math, but it's been 4 wickets like in the last 2.5, 3 overs. This over's not even done. This is ridiculous. Oh, man. Come on, Karthik. Nabi on a hat trick. And Karthik slaps it away for a single. They're going to rotate the strike there. Wicket is getting harder to bat. Good for KKR. Yeah, it's. I read something about that this morning on I think it was Crick Buzz. Where as the game goes on, the wicket will be harder to bat, which is interesting. Why SRH won the toss and decided to chase. 162 for 5. Whew. That was crazy. What an over. This is why you can never say, you know what I mean? Like it's brutal, guys. So 2 overs. Last time it was 152 for 2. So they've scored 10 runs and lost 2 wickets. That's ridiculous. You just don't know. 162 for 2, 18 overs in the books. It would be like it'd be nice to get up to a 180 score for sure. KKR have 3 spinners. SRH will have their task cut out for them. They do indeed. We need that DK magic. I told you guys, DK looked like one of the best players in training camp for them. So let's hope so. All right. 18th over. They're giving it to Natarajan, which means what? Bhuvi gets the last over. That's a wide. That's not Natarajan is full and straight. Yes, he's bowling well so far, only giving up 2 runs. Last over was unbelievable. 3 runs and 2 wickets. Great over for the Sunrisers. So far, both guys are at 100 strike rate, but they need to pump it. They need to get up 19 runs, 4 wickets. That's what I thought. It was like, I thought it was 10. 3 overs, 19 runs, 4 wickets. That's brutal. I mean, we got to find a boundary. We got to find a boundary, guys. Come on now. Yeah, I'm watching this on Hotstar, guys. Ooh. Ooh. Great ball there. Great ball by Natu. The ball is swinging now. It wasn't swinging earlier, was it? Look at that. Oof. SRH strong in the back end. We need a boundary this over. Come on, find a hole. Guys, rotating the strike for singles isn't going to do it. Shakib Al-Hassan was with SRH 2 years ago. Did not know that. Not through the Yorker King. Oh, boy. Yep, KKR were 145 in the 15th. Guys, it's been bad. 19 runs, 4 wickets. Get it out. Get it out. There we go. Let's go. Let's go, DK. Ooh, almost for a boundary. I mean, almost for a 6, but it goes for a boundary nonetheless. So 170, 170. Come on, get us one more boundary here. Get us one more boundary. Don't leave us too much work to do in the 19th. Got to get 180. Got to get the 180. Let's go, DK. Great ball there for Natarajan. Only a single. Rotate the strike. So it looks like DK will be back on strike. Yep, DK retaining the strike there. Whew. Thanks for coming by. 155 in the chat. 155 in the chat. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Here goes Boovie. You know, Boovie has been a little expensive today. You know what I mean? He's almost at 10 and over. 3 overs, 29 runs. Has not got a wicket yet. So maybe they can get him. Imagine Bairstow winning the orange cap this year. Oh, I could imagine it. Oh, can I imagine it? Let's see what happens here. 171. They need 9 runs, guys. 9 runs. They need a boundary. That's what they need. They need a boundary for sure. And let's see what happens. 171 for 5. 19 overs in the books. That's it, guys. This is the last over. 20th over. Let's go. Can I get a boundary? Let me get a boundary. I need a 6. I need a 6 or a 4 here. Started off right. Let's try to get above 180. Come on. Come on. Come on. Wow. Last 4 overs, 26 runs, 4 wickets. You got to be kidding me. Get it out. Get it out. Get it out. There's the 6. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. 177. Let's go. Come on. Come on. One more boundary here. One more boundary. One more boundary. Let's go, DK. Come on. Top edge and runs away for a 4. Let's go, DK. 17 for 6. Or 17, I should say. 6 balls. Strike rate is well above 200. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go, DK. Gabe, watch the dugout view instead. The World Feed Star on Hotstar. Great analysis by the legends. Oh, I forgot to switch it, honestly. I'll do it for the next innings. Come on. And that, I was going to say, is that going to go for 4? $19 for 7. There we go. So, I mean, they're already at 183. They can push 190. Let's go. Did I say DK or KD? Or are you asking me DK or KD? Did Asjad give a message? Did Asjad give a message? What did he say? That whenever you want to let me in. Got you, brother. I'll send it right now. Ooh. Wide. Take that wide. There we go. Even a free run there. I'll take it. Asjad sent, brother. Come on. 6 more runs, guys. Let's get to 190. Let's get to 190. They won't chase down 190. Let's go. Great running there. Is Karthik batting at almost a 300 strike rate? Ooh. Woo. Come on, let's go. 186 for 5. Give me a boundary here. Come on, Shakib. Come on, Shakib. Eat crow on Karthik, Gabe. Nope. Go watch my preview. I said I wanted him to do well this year. I had a lot of faith in him this year. I tell you, they said he was the best guy in the Nets during and in training camp. He had some of the highest scores, so I'm hoping for good things from him. Come on. Last ball. Come on, Shakib. You got to go for a 6 here. Go for a boundary. Come on. Get it out. Wow. What a catch there. Boovie gets a wicket in the last over. 187, but I'll take it. On a slow pitch, 187, I will take it. What a catch by Abdul. Impressive is all I got to say. Shakib gone on 3. Ooh. Boovie got a wicket finally. 187, guys. Not the 200 I thought, but 187 still a really good score. The pitch seems to be slowing down. So the question, they're going to obviously, the new ball will come into play. But the question is, will SRH be able to chase that down? Because that's a big total. Remember, the first game, 159 was chased down here. 160 was like a low total. This is now 187. I wanted 190, 200 would have been a lock. Give credit to SRH, man. And I mean, I think that the breakthrough came with with Tripathi's wicket there, and then it just opened up the floodgates. Dre Russ went, then Rano went. It's tough, man. So SRH has a long way to go here. Long way to go. But anything can happen. Anything can happen. Total score is 187, guys. 187. Harbron and Chakrabarti are the key. Yes, they are. I got Chakrabarti on my squad, so Boovie gets one. Bairstow needs at least 50. Hitters for SRH. Natish Rana last 6 innings in the IPL. 181. 53. What are the is it 81, 0, 87, 0, 80? Yeah, he is. Natish Natish Ron is inconsistent, man. He's Bairstow like, I'm telling you. Would you open with Warner and Bairstow or Warner and Saha? You know what? I actually went with Saha on my fantasy team. So I think I would like Saha as an opener. Saha is really good in the opening partnership. But I think they've got a big total. And I think if they went with Bairstow, it's to open with him. They like the opening partnership of those guys. So more than likely, that's what's going to happen. What's up? Man, this game turned around, brother.
Ups and downs. Everything happened. Like, do you expect Bhuvaneshwar Kumar, after seeing how good he is, did you expect him getting pumped today, right?
I put him on my fantasy squad, bro. I was like, yo, I almost made him my vice captain, but luckily I went with Rashid Khan as my vice captain, who got me the 3 wickets. But I did not expect that. It's funny. I didn't realize I got Samad on my squad because he was cheap, and I was like, he's in there on the side, so I went ahead and put him in there. Those 2 catches, I got 20 points, and he hasn't even batted yet. But what do you think? First and foremost, let me ask you a question. Why does SRH have Kane Williamson if they're going to sit him down? I mean, I don't understand, bro. And it's crazy to me. I get it. Bairstow can explode. He scores quickly. He's a white ball specialist. But if that's the case, I mean, would you spend the money on Kane Williamson? I think CSK needs to go hard after Kane Williamson in the super auction coming up. Some people saying they might retain him because you can retain 2 uncapped players. Well, you're going to retain David Warner. And aren't you going to retain Rashid Khan too?
They're going to have to. They're going to have to, aren't they? They'll have to make this choice. Thing with Kane Williamson is he is so good, but they prefer Bairstow. I don't know if you noticed. They prefer Bairstow for a couple of years. 100%. Also, I didn't say this before, but hello, CFA Nation. Hello, everyone. Hi. Thank you. Thank you for joining Cricket for Americans. Please like, share, and subscribe to CFA. Brilliant channel. Had to do it. But yeah, I think they prefer Bairstow over Williamson. However, Bairstow, as you said, he's more explosive, but he's not as dependable as someone like Williamson. So what they wanted to do was try out Bairstow. If he fires, right, let's keep him in. But if he doesn't do well for the next couple of games, then bring in Williamson. I don't think Williamson's ever been a starter for them, right at the beginning of a season. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm trying to just remember. He's never been the one who they start off with unless they don't have any other, international players to kind of put in the side. So it's an interesting one. I'm just not surprised, but I am surprised to see Vijay Shankar in the side. I thought maybe Priyam Garg, Abhishek Sharma, like they tried out last year, would come in, but it's good. Vijay Shankar is a lot more experienced than the other players that we're talking about. There was a conversation, maybe Kedar Jadhav, they go with him in the squad, but that I don't think that was going to happen. Not sure why Shankar actually bowled. What did he get? Like 14, 15 runs off his solitary over. But that the second wicket partnership between Rana and Tripathi, right?
Right.
Woo! That was good. I'm supporting SRH, and that was good.
Who you telling? I couldn't help but like it. And I'm an SRH fan. I'm a KKR fan. But Shubman Gill getting dismissed early. I love Shubman Gill. I predicted the guy might get the purple cap. Don't look good now. Rana's so inconsistent. Why can't? Because here's the thing. If you're KKR, he's going to have those. You got to keep him in the opening partnership. Get that stability at the top. That's going to run a risk because he's going to give you your ducks and he's going to give you your single. And you're going to be like, or get this miss on 3 or 5. But he can do this, right? And somebody put up a graphic of his last 6 innings. I think it was like 80, 0, 59, 1. Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. You know what I mean? Like he's consistently inconsistent, as Jon Snow just put in the chat. But I would still keep him in the opening partnership. I was shocked though that they put Tripathi at 3. I was wrong because he batted well at 3, but I thought you would have put Shakib at 3 so that you could have the opposite there, and then put Tripathi maybe, I don't know, at 5 or.
I think honestly the KKR like their left hand right hand combinations, so that's probably the only reason why Shakib didn't go in at 3. If Rana got out, probably Shakib would have gone at 3.
Right,
but because Gill got out, they went with Tripathi in the side. There's a comment here. I just want to read it if that's all right, from Joy.
Yeah, please. Joy, I'll find it.
Yeah, Asjad, do you know who Aqib Javed is? He said Virat Kohli needs to learn some batting techniques watching Babar Azam. Right, okay, that's an interesting one. Aqib Javed is an ex-Pakistani player, pretty good bowler. these controversial things kind of come up. I don't think anyone should kind of take that seriously. Everyone has their own opinion, right? On especially ex-cricketers, they have their opinion on certain players.
Right.
I'd never take it seriously. I just wanted to just mention that because I read it when I was scrolling. Also, I read a comment earlier from Joy saying it was his birthday tomorrow. So Joy, happy birthday for tomorrow, man.
Yeah, happy birthday. I mentioned that. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. Virat to me is such a special guy because he's got all the shots. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's why I like with him. When he hits a six, he doesn't have to come down the crease. He doesn't have to take a huge swing. It's a flick of the wrist. That's why I love Sky so much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they can stay in there and protect, and they're not gonna leave themselves susceptible to getting a wicket taken. But are there some shots that maybe Babar Azam has that Virat doesn't have? I just think Virat doesn't use those. He's more, you know what I'm saying?
He doesn't need to.
He doesn't need to. He plays his game. Now, a guy, for instance, like Bairstow's got ridiculous power, but in order to generate that power, he leaves himself susceptible to getting dismissed because he's, charging down the crease or taking these. I hate the reverse, bro. I hate the sweep shot. I hate the reverse sweep so much. I do, because you're so, it's feast or famine with it. So yes, it will work sometimes, and especially against spinners, you'll do well, or you'll get dismissed. And I'm like, I just rather have a guy that's going to be consistent and stay up there for a long time, build the innings that way. That's just me. I think you hurt your team when you lose your wicket and you lose it cheaply, because a guy that's not ready to come in comes in and the bowling feasts on that. We saw a mini collapse in this game. I'm a KKR fan and I'll admit it. 26 runs, 4 wickets. 3 over. It wasn't even 4 overs. It's 3.1 overs. They lost 4 wickets. That can't happen.
Yeah. It's not ideal. And until that end flurry, right? I was thinking maybe 180 was looking tough for these guys. Yes, what they get 187. And what did Chennai get yesterday? 188. Are they just thinking, late 180s is what we're gonna go for? But on this pitch, I probably thought they looked good for over 200 today. They definitely looked good.
So.
They were 145 for 1 in 15.
145 for 1 in 15. It was a collapse, bro. It was a collapse. All they needed is like 10 a run at that point. And I'm like, come on, a little over 10 a run, 11 a run. I'm like, you guys could do this. And they had it set up 4, 5, 6 coming up, right? Yeah. And the bowling, maybe I'm wrong, but from at least T20 is concerned, IPL specifically, I think that he's Afghani, right? Rashid Khan.
Yeah.
He may be the best bowler, period, bro. And guys give him so much respect. And I was talking about how I think guys should go out there and just survive the overs with him. Because if you look to play for a big shot, he's gonna get you. And what did he get? 3 wickets today?
3 for 24 as well. That's crazy.
He could have had a 4th wicket there. The one that it was DK. Was it Navi? Was it? No, it wasn't. Who was it? It was
near the end.
No. Earlier, was it Chapati? Somebody edged it just barely off the bottom of the bat.
It was Rana trying to reverse sweep.
Yeah. Reverse sweep. There you go. Rana almost dismissed on the reverse sweep. So I mean, he could have had a better day. It was barely the faintest of nicks. Yeah, I just don't like attacking this guy, man. And other people said, listen, even when you try to defend, you're gonna. He's so good. You know what I mean?
He is. We saw today Shubman Gill trying to attack him. Right? It just went through. If they can pick him, I think they can easily play him. Right? I think people were talking about, what was it? Was it in the World Cup? Owen Morgan against Rashid Khan. I can't remember exactly, but basically, Owen Morgan has had decent luck against Rashid Khan previously. Right? There's some other players. We saw some great players can still play against absolutely brilliant bowlers if need be. However, it's safer, right? It's 4 overs that you don't lose a wicket. If you don't lose a wicket in those 4 overs, go at what, like 5 and over? Okay. And then in the rest of the 16 overs, you can go at 10. Okay. You can still get to 180, 190. So it's a tough one. He's just so good. It's not surprising, not just in the IPL. I think T20s all around the world right now, he's in the top 3, at least for me. I know rankings, I'm putting ranking aside, but in terms of genuine spinners around the world, in the T20 format, he's probably the best. probably the best spinner in the world.
When you see him play, you just see the respect guys give him. And the way he can impact. He got the first wicket of the game, and then he started that that batting collapse. I think, for sure that this was their best performance. You know what I'm saying? So, I tell you.
Jay Solanki is just saying, but sometimes being too defensive can also lose wickets. You can, but then the thing is, Rashid Khan's that good. We saw when he tried to defend against him, you're still gonna lose wickets. If you play too aggressive against him,
right,
that's just stupidity. That's not the smartest move. Let's just put it that way. If you can do it, that's great. However, I think I agree with you, Gabe, in that sense. Giving him doesn't have to be like, oh, we play everything for a dot. You rotate the strike. You just don't go for absolute slugs. Don't come down the track every couple of deliveries to try and smash him over for 6. That's all I'm thinking. Here are we? Krishna says, Asjad, do you have any idea about IPL viewership in the UK? It was great last year in October time. It was great. I don't know this year, though. Not 100%. Harbhajan Singh is opening the bowling. That's nice.
Harbhajan Singh. That's interesting. I talked about the fact that I was going to pick Harbhajan Singh as my spinner, but I went with, I wanted a spinner on each side, but I went with Varun Chakravarti. Bro, Chakravarti had 17 wickets last year.
Dude, he was so good last season.
You know what I mean? So I'm like, it's no question. It's no question. So Saha and Warner opening up.
You remember,
interesting.
It was the second game last season, wasn't it? Second or third game for SRH where Saha came in and scored, 80? And like 40, 50 deliveries, something like that. And then got injured and then didn't play the rest of the season. So it's an interesting decision. Bairstow at 4.
I think I remember him coming in later on in the season, but he did get injured. He was out for a while.
Yeah. The thing with Bairstow is, right, I don't know why they've put him at 3 or 4. Well, he's probably going to come into 3 or 4, depending on the situation. I like him as an opener. I like his opening stand with David Warner. They've had very good partnerships in the IPL. Maybe they just want to see how things are, because Williamson should play eventually. Williamson will get a chance, won't he? Right? It's interesting. It's a call that I wouldn't have made. Let's just put it that way.
How do you leave Williamson on the side? Let me ask you a question. As a CSK fan, do you not think CSK should just outbid SRH for him at the mega auction next year?
Of course.
Like, come on.
Of course. No. Oh, wait. Do you know who they bid for? They should bid for Kane Williamson. And no, you can't bid for AB de Villiers because RCB no way is leaving him out, right?
dude, I think RCB.
I think I'm ahead. I'm gonna pause. I think I'm gonna.
Get out of here. Where?
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Am I behind you?
What happened just now? There's something that's happened.
I just froze.
Right, there was a drop. It was Pat Cummins. He just dropped David Warner.
Oh, Patty Cummins.
It's a difficult chance. It's a difficult one, but I expect Pat Cummins.
Bro, and they were just talking about how Harbhajan Singh owns David Warner. He's got him in 14 matches, he's got him 4 outs, and his strike rate is horrible. I guess David Warner just can't read him.
Yeah, Harbhajan Singh is absolutely.
That's a drop. Oh, that's brutal. Come on, Patty Cummins. I don't care if David Warner is my captain. I want KKR to win here.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna find the remote because I genuinely can't find it because I think I'm about a ball ahead of you.
Harbhajan Singh's giving up two runs, and I'm on the last ball right now.
Yeah.
So hopefully I'm right there with you.
Right, okay. We're at the same place. That's good. That's a shot. That's a beautiful shot.
Pumps him for 6. Finishes it off for 6. Maybe it took him a while to pick it. That was turning out to be a great over, and Saha comes down at the end and pumps him for 6. I had not seen Harbhajan Singh bowl ever. You know what I mean?
Right.
Other than like but not live, right? He opted out. He's not on the international side anymore. But they say he's a spin king, man, and that he owns Chennai.
So let's just put it that way. Not just Chennai. The way I see it is Harbhajan Singh I'd put him in the same bracket, maybe just under Anil Kumble, something like that for India in terms of spinners, right? In terms of the amount of wickets as well. But Anil Kumble and Harbhajan Singh played together for quite a number of years. Harbhajan Singh, I think, debuted 97, 98, if I'm not somewhere around then, and played for quite some time. He was in Chennai, like in terms of IPL, he's played for at least two or three teams, if I'm not wrong. Right? Absolutely brilliant bowler. He had a Dusra that was very, very hard to pick at when he was in prime form, right? So he can spin the ball both ways if needed. I think people were mentioning in the chat, and I would like to agree with them, he is the precursor to Ravichandran Ashwin for India. Let's just put it that way. He was the precursor.
Interesting.
Yeah. Oh.
How many transfers did you use, Gabe? Save them for later. You know what? I wanted to get up there in the top 10, and then I'm gonna be more conservative with mine. I used 5 because I had my free
I did 5 too.
Yeah, I have my free but literally, well, almost everybody has put up runs for me, even though Nick made 3 transfers, bro. And out of his 3 transfers, I don't know if one of them might have been a free one with the uncapped player.
But
bro, you know who he added? Nitish Rana, and that was his captain. Huge.
That's crazy.
I've got,
and this is the funny thing, my captain, right? No one ever choose the same captain as me. Yesterday, my captain was MS Dhoni. Today, my captain was Bhuvaneshwar Kumar, right? Don't choose my captain. If you look at my side, just don't choose it. Just don't choose it.
Ooh. Come on.
Sandy B, it is a Sunday, so Nick is on. Nick doesn't do streams on Sunday. Church duty. There you go. I've actually started to use the term husbandly duties at work. And they're like, sorry, what? Whew, that's a beautiful delivery. Prasidh Krishna.
Gone.
Warner's gone.
Gone. There goes my captain, but I don't care. Let's go. I paid 12 for this guy.
Right. All I'm going to say is I'm excited by that delivery, but I want SRH to win. So I'm going to go back into my shell for a little while, get depressed, be sad about the fact that Warner's gone. Manish Pandey is coming out to bat, but that was a beautiful delivery. Short ball just moving away from him. And he just didn't know how to play. It just bounced a bit more than he expected.
He jumped up in the air. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Outside edge. And I mean, taken by DK. I was watching training because I was on KKR's page. And man, he's got such great hands. And they're talking about why he's one of the best, keepers. He has the most wickets taken as a keeper in the IPL. I didn't even realize that, bro. I was like, really?
Saha.
Not Saha. DK. I was like, really?
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah.
More than Dhoni? That's crazy. But they're like, he's amazing behind the stumps.
Yeah. He was actually, I don't think it's his fault. MS Dhoni took some time to get into break out into the Indian squad. And when he did, it was hard to replace him. Right. And Dinesh Karthik was just doing a pretty good job everywhere. And he just couldn't make the side. I think if you were to compare MSD with Dinesh Karthik in the Indian squad, I think MS Dhoni just edged him a little. But in the IPL, he's just taken loads of catches, man. He's very good. He's definitely really good.
And they bring in Pandey. Wow, still no Bairstow. That's interesting.
Keeping the England consistency, keeping Bairstow at number 4 like they did. Even though I think Bairstow should be opening if he's in the side. Bairstow shouldn't bat at 4. No way.
That's what I'm thinking. Got the league ID. I'm looking it up right now. The league ID. We're up to 166. Awesome. Is 8-7.
Jay Solanki asks an interesting question. It was right now, like just came up on the side. I have a question for you. If someone scores 100 and then makes 200, then does the 100 count or not? The 100 counts. I'm sure it counts. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the 100 counts because they don't really show a counter for 200s, this many 200s until like the breakouts at the specific points are 50 and 100, right? There's no 200. If there was a 200 bracket that they start to use, then they'll start to change a lot of the stats, which I don't think they will do, because a century is a big deal, right? There's not that many double hundreds, especially. I'm just basing this on the white ball format. There's not that many centuries, that many double centuries. What are they, like maximum 10, maybe 9 or 10 or something like that?
Probably.
Yeah, something like that. It's I don't think that will happen unless 200s keep happening over and over and over again for quite some time. Whew. Where are you watching? Right, I'm not sure what the dugout is. I read it on here, and I was in a WhatsApp
view.
Yeah, what is the dugout view?
So if you go, are you watching through Hotstar?
No.
Okay, so on Hotstar, they've got what's called the dugout view. So you can click on the broadcast and go from audio language, and you can put in different languages, but they got dugout view. And the dugout view, these guys are hilarious. They do like their wicket alerts or whatever. It's a different broadcast. They are fools. And normally it's ex-cricketers. I don't recognize who's in there right now. Help me out, those of you guys that are watching the dugout view. But they always have like their wicket alert and their big over alert.
Wow.
They're hilarious, bro.
That's awesome. Collab coming up, Gabe? Maybe? That would be awesome.
Yeah, Shakib bad 3 to 4 ex-players analysis every over. Ooh.
Shakib coming on to bowl.
Is it Shakib? Oh boy. They're going early. Do you think that they'll bring in Chakravarti in the middle overs to slow down the scoring?
They probably will, but I think Shakib bowling now is a good call. Because he's got Saha.
Shakib gets Saha. Let's go, KKR. Let's go.
That was unlucky. However, it was too close to cut. It was so close to cut. He should not have tried to play that with a cut shot, honestly. Well, Bairstow's basically in, which means he's kind of opening, right? 2 overs gone. He's kind of opening anyway.
Bro, this is reminiscent of CSK yesterday, who had lost 2 wickets in the power play. I mean, oh man, let me update this. What a ball.
Minitium is saying it's Brian Lara, Brett Lee, and Kevin Peterson. Oh my goodness, what a cast.
Bro,
what a commentary panel.
They are so funny. You don't understand. They will make you cry with the stuff that they say.
Right. I'm gonna purchase Hotstar tomorrow. I'm gonna check it out. Dude,
I'm telling you, it's worth it just for their commentary. You know what I mean? And they're like, guys, that's why I'm always listening to them too. And dude, they're hilarious. They're fools, bro. Like, big over alert, bro. They never get. I think Kevin Peterson is the one, or maybe it's Brett Lee. I think it's Kevin Peterson though. He never gets the big over alert. Then he'll try to steal another one. He'll be like, "You already used yours," because it's supposed to only use it one per game. Wicket alert. It's so funny.
I had no idea. They had a thing like that. So yeah, I'll definitely check it out.
Yeah, they're there. When the guy's getting pumped, they'll let you know. Getting pumped.
Crazy.
I love this start. 10 for 2.
As you can see, the spinners doing exactly what the spinners do in Chennai, right? Right. Bairstow, what are you doing, man?
He's being Johnny Bairstow. I prefer Grand Swamp doesn't get it 100% of the time. Brett Lee has won for KKR in 2012.
Because I think there's a couple of and I don't know if I should call it proper commentators.
Oh,
yeah, that's
so close.
Bairstow is doing things that he keeps doing over and over and over again, right?
Bro,
he needs to chill out.
That's why I lost my mind with Bairstow. I cannot do it anymore. Ooh. How many Chand? I have no idea.
How many know Unmak Chand? I've actually heard that name, but I'm gonna Google it.
No idea.
Ex-Indian cricketer, right? Not ex, sorry. Present Indian cricketer, right-handed batsman. Played for the under-19 India team a few years ago. He's 28. Played in the IPL as well from 2011 to 2016. Didn't have a great show of it. The name reminds me of someone, but yeah, I didn't really remember. I remember him.
Hey, do me a favor. Hold this down for a second while I go.
Yeah.
All
Sounds
right, brother.
good. Sounds good.
I'll be right back, guys.
Awesome. See you in a bit.
You are in the safe hands of Asjad.
Thank you so much for this pleasure. How's everyone going? How's everyone doing? It's 11 for 2 in 3 overs. And Prasidh Krishna is going to continue. Goodness me. Oh, and he's bowling brilliantly well. What? 141 Ks. This is the Prasidh Krishna I was hoping to see more of in the ODIs against England. Unfortunately, didn't really work too well. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't remember him. However, yes, I remember the name, and I think mainly because of the Captain India under-19 winning team. What was it? Almost 10 years ago now. Yeah, I'm doing great. I thought Bairstow. Yeah, that's what I thought, Ronell. I thought exactly the same way that Bairstow would open, but he's basically opening. It's been what he came in the third over. Bairstow cannot time the ball to save his life. What is going on, man? He just can't time the ball. What's happening? This is almost exactly the same score that was that Chennai had yesterday. What was it? 15 for 2 in 3.5 overs. Almost the same thing. Abhilash G says, an Aussie, Kiwi, English, and Caribbean in the dugout. Wow. That is awesome, man. I wish I subscribed to Hotstar. I'll probably do it later and then check out tomorrow's game because I think that's going to be pretty close as well. All the games in the IPL are close. It's just maddening. It's maddening. Prasidh to Pandey and a quick single again. Taking quick singles. Bad throw. What in the world? Overthrows for 4. It's gone. Shubman Gill not having a good day at all. Getting bold, trying to smash Rashid Khan, and then just throwing an absolute wide one over the stumps for 4. Goodness me. Oh, man. Hey, Asjad, your top. Priyanshu Khandelwal says, hey, Asjad, your top 4 for this IPL. I believe I said Mumbai Indians, Sunrisers, Delhi Capitals, and CSK. I thought CSK was going to do well yesterday, all right? Oh, man. But yeah, those are the 4 that I picked. Stephen Richard says, the Nasser Center Robert Key cricket show is great and very informative. It really is, Stephen. I completely agree with you. And that's a direct hit this time. Is that close? I don't know if they've gone up or not. But yeah, that show is really good. Recently, I saw, Kevin Peterson was on it and was talking very, very frankly, very honestly about how, a lot of the cricket things kind of go on. So I really enjoyed that. But I remember starting watching it, back in July or something, when they did old 11 versus new 11 and things like that. Good times. For everyone in the chat, I don't know how many people in the chat, however many there are, please like this video, share this video to your loved ones and your friends and everyone, and subscribe to Cricket for Americans. And if you like what I'm doing, please go over to Cricket for Us 2.0 and subscribe over there. I do stuff like this by myself, alone, a lot. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. Love hanging out with you guys for sure. Prasidh Krishna to Manish Pandey, and the ball goes straight to backward point once again. Suman, yes, exactly. Yeah, that's the player I was talking about. Yeah. That's who we were talking about. CSK will come back. Thank you, Abhilash. I hope so. Priyanshu, no RCB for me. Unfortunately, I was looking at the squads. I thought it was Heart or, just some team that I really want to win. I want RCB to win mainly because they've not won yet. So I'd like them to win. However, I don't see them making the playoffs this year whatsoever. But I was supporting them in that first game. What was that? Manish Pandey completely missed that one by Prasidh Krishna. It was a full delivery. He tried to smack it over long on, but just missed it completely. But went to DK. I think the score is 20 for 2, if I'm not wrong, at the end of the 4th over. Turning point, the cricket podcast is good. The cricket podcast is really good. I've had them on my channel twice. I am looking to collaborate with them in the next couple of weeks again. So do keep an eye out. But yeah, the cricket podcasts are really good. They've gained a lot of subscribers very quickly on YouTube. They were just a podcast, and then they started to go up and up and up. The Great Cricketer are the only ones I'm alluding right now, and Jared Kimber. Those are the 2 I've been in talks, but I haven't had time. Or let me rephrase that. They haven't had time. I have time all the time. Crazy. 120 in the chat. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. 20 for 2. Shakib Ul Hassan back into the attack. Well, never went off the attack. 1 run in his first over and that crucial wicket of Ridham and Saha. First match back in the IPL since 2019. And Bairstow, inside out, over cover for 6. Going with the spin, smashing it, doing things that Bairstow should be doing for these guys. Great cricketer, are funny. They are really funny. Did you watch their show for yesterday's game? Prithvi Shaw and all that good jazz. Krishna says, nice collab coming. Yeah, hopefully soon. I should have a collab with the Cricket Podcast, hopefully. Whenever they have time, mainly because, they're quite busy. They do every single IPL match as well. I'll see when they can make some time. But it should be in the next few weeks. Great cricketer, no, not anytime soon. Same with Jared Kimber, unfortunately. Looking for a CFA one once these guys have time as well. But yeah, all in all, just trying to keep continuing on, try some new ideas, which I'm going to try over the course of this IPL. I saw the video that Nick put up earlier today for me, but basically yesterday for in the States. That was awesome. It was less than 10 minutes, covered everything that I was worried about. I wanted them to concentrate on, and we got him back. We've got Gabe, the Night Watchman, back here. How you doing, Gabe?
You know what, man? I gotta say, brother, Bairstow's looking like Bairstow right now, and he drives you crazy. He looks so bad his first over, and I come back in and I just walk into that 6 he hits. He's so, you know what I mean? Like, so much talent is there. Gosh, but so not today. Not on this game. Not on my watch.
Right. There's an interesting question in the chat. I think it's Silver Rahul asking, who does the overthrow runs go to? I believe it goes to the bowler. It goes against the bowler's name, not like extras or anything. And Sajesh is asking, on which channel are you watching the match? I'm watching Sky Sports Cricket in the UK. Where are we? No, Gabe is back. Okay.
The hat's right here. I just took it off. It's a little hot.
Chatil, it has a very valid point. Can link Cricket for Americans with Caribbean Cricket Podcast. I don't know if you've seen any of their videos and their podcasts, Gabe, but they're really cool. Really cool bunch of guys.
Yeah.
Very informative about the West Indies and their cricket, and for about cricket all in general. But I think when the West Indies series pops up in the next few weeks, that'll be good to see.
Definitely be fun to collab with them. We enjoyed our collab with Quality Shot, cool guys. So thanks for hooking that up. He was a lot of fun too. I felt bad too, man, because I was on vacation in California. We were at Manhattan Beach, and it took me a while to be able to get logged in. And then, like, at the beginning of the video, I don't know if he was able to edit out a little bit, but I dropped my phone. I'm like, oh my gosh, I had to do it on my phone. My laptop wasn't working. It was such a pain.
Nice. It was awesome. It was a really interesting discussion. I think you made it go from day to night in the UK. So that was fun to watch.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. You know what's funny too, man? He's super knowledgeable, but even though he was interviewing us, I was just as interested in hearing what his opinions were. So I was asking him some questions because he's super knowledgeable, and that's what you want, man. People that are knowledgeable. Like, we learned so much from you, Asjad, both Nick and I, and that's why we would love to touch up base with other guys that are very informed. Jamie Alter, that was really good for us because, again, we're still novices in this going up. Like, certain things I say sometimes, people are like, what is he talking about? Like the whole bowlers standing in the crease when the batters are running. That's something that bothers me because I've seen guys get run out like that. I've seen guys get knocked down. Sophie Ecclestone, anyone? You know what I mean? But I guess to other people's like, no, that's just part of it. It's part of the game. Nobody ever says anything about it. But I look at it differently because I'm looking at it from a baseball perspective, my American perspective. That's called interference, right? You cannot be in the lane of the runner because basically the idea is the runner has as much a right to that running lane as the pitcher, or in this case, the bowler. You know what I'm saying? So, but we'll see. Here goes Patty Cummins, the best a man could be. Oh, daddy. He better make it up because he dropped Bairstow earlier. If Bairstow comes back and hurts us, I'm going to be so mad.
Right. They're going at a CSK pace from yesterday. Let's just put it that way. But SRH can come back. I think SRH, they've got Bairstow. As we said there, he is not the best a man could be. But he can do stuff to the best the man can be. Definitely. He can start smashing Pat Cummins if he's on point. Cummins, thankfully, where he dropped, what was it? He dropped Warner.
He dropped Warner, not Bairstow. That was my fault. Yeah.
But it's good that he's finally coming into the attack because I can't believe he didn't open the bowling. It's Pat Cummins, but it makes sense. They're going with a slight. It's in Chennai, so it kind of makes sense why they've gone with that idea. Yeah,
bro, they're going with the spinners today, bro. They just throw them all out there. Throw all the spinners out there.
Imagine Chakravarti still hasn't bowled. He's going to bowl after the power play, but I mean, they've already bowled Harbhajan Singh an over and 2 overs for Shakib Al Hasan. So yeah, very excited.
And now you get Patty Cummins, and you figure you're going to get Chakravarti. They're going with 3 spinners today. I mean, it's tonight. It
makes sense.
It does. Is it that spin friendly where you go with 3 spinners?
Yeah, I think that's the reason why CSK in Chennai are so good because they had spinners, right? They had 2 to 3 spinners. Usually Jadeja and Imran Tahir, and sometimes when they had Harbhajan Singh, they have Harbhajan Singh. Maybe Raina could bowl a couple as well. So they usually went with 2/3 spinners. So definitely a wise choice to go in Chennai with 3 spinners. The match for me has just disappeared because they're showing me some golf. They're promoting some golf stuff. The match is happening. So I have no idea what's happening right now.
So right now, Patty Cummins just finished the over. They gave up a run, 3 runs that over. So they're squeezing SRH, which even though, the wickets aren't falling right now, it's still putting pressure on SRH. Guys are going to want to start scoring. They're in the death overs, and they're still at, not death overs. I'm sorry. They're in the power play, and they haven't even gotten 40 runs yet. So they're in trouble.
Jay Solanki says, as I do backyard cricket vlogs with CFA, it would be great. Sure. If I could bowl from here and Gabe could bat in this.
Listen,
that'll be awesome.
Bro, I would be the bowler. Ooh, I would be the bowler.
Well, in that case, I'll take the bat, and hopefully Nick can wicket keep from his place. Oh, bro, that would be cool. That would be cool.
So it's funny, right? Because we got it's getting warmer, and I was talking about Nick about setting up the game when my son and his friends have some time because we're the old dudes out there, whatever. But we got the bat, we got the ball, we got the practice stumps or whatever. But I'm like, I don't want to use a tennis ball. Let's just use a real ball. Yeah. And I sent Nick a video. This is like of Nick of Trey pitching about maybe, I'm gonna put it on our Twitter. Bro, he's throwing gas, and he's like, he already throws 83 miles an hour. You know what I mean? 83, 84. Yeah, he throws gas. He's like, no, I'm not doing that.
That is madness. You don't even have. I don't know if you have pads in baseball, do you? You don't have pads. You don't have any gloves. It's just like hands, isn't it?
You got just regular batting gloves, but no pads. Yeah, no pads. Yeah. Oh, and shot. Pumps. Oh, Pandy pumps Shakib there for 6 runs. Pandy pumps him for 6 runs. Is it me, or are there more 6s being hit in these early? Which I don't remember it being in the UAE. It's like a lot. Scores are being. Oh man, I don't know.
I think it was crazy in Sharjah. It was absolutely crazy in Sharjah last season. But I'm enjoying the fact that, depending on which pitch they're playing on, which ground they're playing on, they're still able to have a fairly well-contested match between bat and ball. Apart from, yesterday's second innings. But, the rest, it's been pretty good. It's only the 3rd match. How many 6s did it say? How many been hit already? Is it 21, 20 odd? 30 odd 6s already in the tournament?
I think there's about 30 already, bro.
Yeah, 10 sixes a match seems like an IPL average right now.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I just thought that I was told that it was unusual last year because the scoring was so high in the UAE, but we would see lower scores in India, and there would be more.
Cricket's evolved. Surprisingly, cricket has evolved in the past couple of years, especially with T20 cricket and any sort of white ball cricket. It's evolved quite a lot in the last 5-6 years. So you'll see them still not get 230, 240 in a consistent basis or anything, or above 200, but they'll get scores of 180, 190 quite a lot. I think that's what I'm expecting this season. Maybe even get some close 150, 140 games as well, which is not usual, but it is definitely possible.
Gabe, don't support our Rajasthan Royals tomorrow. I want them to win. Listen, I'm getting crushed. But it's okay. Although, let's be honest, to say I'm getting crushed, I think it was like 5 comments, maybe max. You know, the Royals don't have too many fans, all right? But it was the same 5 people being loud, bro. You know what I mean? Somebody DM me like, that's disrespectful.
Priyansh is asking me to support Rajasthan tomorrow.
I see what I see. Come on. No Archer, no Steve Smith, no Uthappa. Somebody else is missing big off the side.
Unadkat.
Stop it.
Somebody else Bairstow with a top edge. Top edge. Archer's gone. There's no Archer for them.
No, Archer. Somebody else. I can't remember. But that's a lot to come back from. And I don't feel like they did a lot in the auction. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong. Oh, Dre Russ. Come on, Dre Russ.
The thing with Rajasthan is they bank, or at least last season, they banked a lot on their international players and overseas players. They tried to bring their youngsters into it, but they just weren't firing as much as they would have liked. I'm saying youngster, but what I mean by that is like comparatively less experienced players. But Rahul Tewatia kind of stepped up. This season, I want to see how Rajasthan does, at least in the first game. It's very hard to comment on anyone as of this stage because I haven't seen Rajasthan and Punjab play yet, right? So I can't really make a complete judgment. But they've got Sanju Samson as their new captain, and they've got Sangakkara as their coach. So that might actually work out well. Woo-hoo-hoo! Johnny Bairstow.
Oh, I hate you. So inconsistent.
He
destroyed that ball. Look how short that ball ate him up. He wasn't able to extend his hands, and he's got so much power. Why is he so inconsistent, man?
He is. I think you said it. He's the Nitesh Rana of England.
Dude, so inconsistent.
But Russell getting pumped, 10 runs in his first 3 balls?
Russell has not played well. Just saying. Gabe, name a few fielding positions to know your that's one of the last things that's really that we're working on. But you got short leg, fine leg, square leg. Of course, you got your 3 slips, right? Or
however many slips you want.
However many slips you want. You got your gully. What else are you gonna have? Third leg, third man. What else? Mid off, and is it short leg?
You could have short leg. Yeah, there's a lot of positions in cricket. There's
a lot. I know. It's the hardest thing for us so far.
Oh, what a shot by Bairstow. Ooh.
Can we get Bairstow out? God, bro.
Cow corner. Yeah. Minute team.
Have you ever seen the first Matrix?
Yes, of course.
You ever seen the first Matrix?
Yes.
One of my favorite lines in that movie is when Twitch and APOC are in there and they get betrayed by Cypher, and she looks up and she goes, "Not like this, not like this." You know what I mean? And then they unplug her. That's what I feel like. Not like this. Not Bairstow beating me. No, not like this. Gosh.
Speaking of the Matrix movie, I'm going to ask you a slightly controversial question. What was your favorite Matrix movie out of the 3?
Wow, the first one for sure. I liked Matrix 1. Matrix 2 was good too. Matrix 3, it didn't quite hit with me. I know they got 4 coming out. It didn't quite hit with me. I did not like the conclusion to it, but I love Matrix 1 for sure. It's my favorite film.
That movie, literally, and again, I don't know how the movie rating system works in the States, but in Pakistan, there isn't one. So I was 7 when I watched it, or 8 or something like that when I watched Matrix, and I absolutely loved it. I absolutely loved it. Oh, it was so cool.
Dude, the Matrix was cool. So it was it was so revolutionary, the film, and the technique of shooting things was crazy. I was like, what am I watched it 3 times the same weekend. I went Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday morning, because I went with 3 different people. Like, you got to watch this movie. I was a teenager when it came out. It was unbelievable.
Crazy. That's another beautiful shot by Bairstow, straight down the ground for 4. Whew. Yeah, Bairstow might.
Patty Cummings.
Bairstow just might say, Gabe called me garbage. Let me just show him.
Bro, not like this. Not like this.
Oh, crazy. Wizard. I have seen a backstop in cricket like twice in my life, and that's it. I haven't seen a backstop in such a long time. I think I've seen it twice maximum in like the past, 10 years, 10, 15 years. But it's basically, I don't know if you know, backstop is behind the keeper. If you keep going back somewhere in that position.
And that's interesting because that is the position that they call catcher in baseball. They call him a backstop. Yeah. So that's interesting.
Wow. Didn't know that. So close.
On.
I just wanted to add something, right? And again, I'm talking about Matrix just because it just came up and now it's in my head. The Matrix and Equilibrium with Christian Bale. The fighting sequences in both of those movies were just outstanding. I don't know. Have you seen Equilibrium?
Oh, yeah. Equilibrium is amazing.
Yeah. I think it came around the same time, like 2-3 years. 2-3 years after.
Was that style of fighting with the gun fu or whatever with the guns? That was pretty cool. I was like, what is going on here?
Sandy B. Matrix or Star Wars?
Oh, Star Wars, man. I'm a bigger fan. I love Matrix, but I'm a Star Wars fan.
If it's one movie, if I pick the best Star Wars movie and the best Matrix movie, for me, it's the Matrix, but as an overall, like, and what do you call it? Like, not trilogy, whatever trilogy, right? Like a movie series.
Right.
Star Wars is probably that, and the MCU are the top 2 for me. 100%.
22. I like this comment. He says, stop worrying about inconsistency. Anchors are meant to be consistent. Players like Bairstow, and I'm assuming same thing with Rana, are not expected to be consistent. They're just expected to put up big runs when they do. Okay. John Snow says, Punjab Kings with Jai Richardson, Riley Meredith, and Shami have a serious pace attack this season. They're a really good side. I like the Punjab Kings. I think that they did a lot at the draft.
Yeah.
First of all, is Dawood Malan going to get in? Is he going to get into the side?
No.
Because that was quick. He said, no. Nick and I were debating about this. And he's like, no way, bro.
Gail Puran, what was him? Jai Richardson and Chris Jordan or Riley Meredith. There you have it.
Really?
Yeah. 100%. Wow. If I'm wrong, I will come back on CFA and tell you I was wrong. I will eat something that I don't like eating. I will eat beetroot or something like that. All right. If that's the case.
Wow. I can't wait for you're
just the first match.
Stream tomorrow.
Just the first match.
Definitely streaming tomorrow, brother. I'm sending you the link tonight. You're definitely gonna be streaming tomorrow. I can't wait. That's cojones on you, my friend. I'm not sure about anything because these guys are doing some crazy stuff with their lineups early on this year.
VKC asks, Asjad, have you seen John Wick? Yes, I have. John Wick is great. I don't put it above Star Wars or MCU. However, it's so entertaining. I can't wait for number 4. I think it comes out next year or late this year. That's going to be awesome. That's going to be brilliant.
I did start Dark. I started Dark while I was on vacation after the family was, got to the pool. I don't really do the pool, so I hang out or whatever. I watched a few. Dark is interesting. I don't know what's going on. No spoilers, but it is weird, bro. Have you seen Dark? This thing is weird, bro.
I haven't. My brother has, and he's been telling me to watch Dark, and I'm thinking, do you think I like it? He's like, you won't like it, but you need to watch it.
Bro, it's good. I like it so far, but I'm lost. I don't know what's going on. And here's the thing. You got 3 seasons to binge on this thing, bro. I had a week, and I binged about half a season because I was on vacation with the family or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But this summer, I'm going to binge the whole thing. I'll take an entire week and binge a whole series, bro. Just get it out of the way.
Crazy. Watched I don't know if you still watch WWE, but did you watch any part of WrestleMania last night?
I did not.
Because it's last night and tonight.
I was working. I did not.
I just watched the highlights on YouTube just for anyone who doesn't want to pay box office or whatever it is in the States, pay-per-view. But yeah, it's looking good. Finally, they've got some crowds in, which is something that, you know, they haven't had for over a year. I don't know if it's the wisest choice, but hopefully it leads to better things in terms of, you know, getting rid of the virus and all that stuff. I'll ask you a question. This is more to do with today's game, right?
Right.
Do you think if Bairstow goes, let's say Bairstow goes in the next over or two, who can step up for these guys?
That is the problem, and I think that's where they made a mistake leaving out Kane Williamson, because I think that it's tough. So you figure they're gonna bring in Ahmed probably at 5, no, at 6. I would say 6, right? You've already lost Warner. That's your big guy. You lost Saha. That's your second big guy. You lose Bairstow, and now it starts getting shaky because there is no Kane Williamson. I personally would go to Ahmed, but I'm not sure, man.
I think maybe Nabi can do something, because he's done it in the BBL, he's done it in the PSL, he's done it for Afghanistan and stuff. So he's probably the only guy. Abdul Samad and Vijay Shankar is a decent batsman. However, and correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, please. I just can't remember him the last time he played well for in the IPL. So if he has done in the last IPL, if he's had a good match, then please correct me if I'm wrong. But I don't expect him to score big. I think Mohammad Nabi is probably the only shout, or Abdul Samad, as you said, he's the guy who can come in and end the game if they get to that point. He's that type of player.
And exactly. So Samit, yeah, looking at it right now, Bhuvi ain't gonna do anything with the bat. Rashid Khan isn't gonna do it. Natarajan, no. Sandeep Sharma, no. I mean, so their tail end is light, bro. Their tail end is light, because really, again, Shankar, I'm like you, he might do something, but right now, after Samit, I don't know what happens. I don't know what happens. This is why getting Bairstow is so crucial. You got the big guys, Saha, and to me, who's so dangerous. You got Warner. Yeah. You got those guys out. Get Bairstow right now. Pandy ain't going to beat you. Come on.
But I'm just going to mention something. Someone just said in the chat, Rashid can bat. He can come in and smash, 20, 30 runs. He can do that, but he's not coming in before people like Abdul Samad or Nabi. I'm talking about someone who can actually, let's say Bairstow goes, who else can stick with Manish Pandey for a long period of time? What's the score? It's 69 for 2 in the 10th over. They KKR were 69 for 1 at the same time,
which is crazy. They made up the ground. They're doing it in the middle overs. It's my Spanish accent, guys. It's not the Rajin, but we don't the J. We pronounce it like an H, right? So it's not the Rajan in Spanish. I gotta.
I like your pronunciation. I think I said it the last time as well. I like the way it gives it that, exotic feel, right? Natarajan's name.
Bairstow, Han says, give Bairstow love, and then he'll give away his wicket.
Bairstow can rake.
You know Bairstow loves giving away his wicket. My favorite Mexican or Spanish singer of the 90s. Oh man, of the 90s. It's I like Mark Anthony. He's actually a Puerto Rican singer. Jerry Rivera. There's a Spanish group named Maná.
Fair enough, Joy. That's pretty funny.
In the 2000, Aventura. Thoughts on Bad Bunny? He's okay. I don't like the new stuff. I feel like I'm getting old, right? I love rap. You gotta understand. I'm an 80s child. I grew up in New York City, so I listen to rap. Yeah. And I was in the car the other day, and I'm listening to this rapper, and I'm like, or when my kid, they're listening, they're like, I'm like, guys, he's not saying anything. It's just this loud music. It's bad now. Yeah, Julio Iglesias was good. So I don't know, man. You will find out once your kids get older that you'll be like, and it's the same thing our parents used to say, oh, that's not good music. We had good music. So I'm trying not to be that guy.
Gabe, I've been saying that about Bollywood music for like 5 years, 6 years, okay? And I was 22 at the time. I think it happens a lot quicker nowadays. Like I can't listen to, I don't listen to that much, American or English music. But the little I have listened to, and I'm like, yeah, I can't jive to this. I can listen to MJ all day, every day, but I can't listen to this music right now.
It's tough, man. It's tough. Bad Bunny won No Me Ames, Mark Anthony. That's a good one. Gabe
77 for 2.
Mario
77 for 2 in 10 overs. What do they need? They need 111 of the next 10. Still possible. They've got 8 wickets in hand. They've got Bairstow. They've got Pandey. Yeah. But if Bairstow can't go on from here, then Nabi comes in. But then after that, I don't see many partnerships that sustain their chase.
Yeah. Oh, Shakira's amazing. I love me some Shakira.
Priyanshu Asjad, tell something about yourself. Right. Let me just. Oh, I missed that.
Dude, Factor coming in. Yes. You know what? Let me stop you right there real quick. After the 15th over, wickets started falling quickly. The ball got beat up, and then Dude kicks in. Do you think we'll see that kind of collapse also at SRH, where and they don't got a DK at the end. They don't got a guy that's going to be able to make that quick jump.
Right. Okay. If they go into a similar kind of pattern, start losing wickets after the 15th over, Dew is meant to come in. I think David Warner at the toss said, oh, the Dew is not going to be too much of a factor, etc., etc. I think the Dew is going to be a factor. It's going to be some sort of factor, 100%. So that's where the bowlers will start finding it more difficult, and the batsmen will find it easier. So even if they lose wickets, probably the batsmen will find it easier to start smashing as they come in. So yeah, it's tough. If they get that, they have Mohammad Nabi. That's what I'm saying. Mohammad Nabi can do it. The others aren't as proficient with the bat in a consistent basis, in the
right.
Not IPL, but like around the world in T20s so far. So I think if Nabi goes, that for me is the game for SRH, considering the fact these two don't stay there for a little more time, if you know what I mean.
Oh, come on.
Oof.
Nice shot there for a boundary from Pandey. Bro, oh, so bad.
Suman and a couple of other people in the chat telling me to go listen to old Indian music. For me, it's Kishore Kumar, absolutely brilliant singer. Muhammad Rafi, Lata Mangeshkar. These are old singers in terms of they started in the 50s, 60s, and people still prefer their songs nowadays. Right. They remix their songs and release them. They released them like 5-6 times remixed because those songs were so good. Yeah, they're absolute legends for sure. 100%.
This is hilarious. Man, Star Sports have some awful ads.
Did you watch the Cred app one, the one with Rahul Dravid yet?
Dude, no, I haven't seen it yet. I gotta do me a favor, send it to me on Twitter, and I'm gonna watch it right after I get out of here because I keep forgetting. Good. But if you tweet it, I'll remember it. The future is now, old man. Adapt to it. No, exactly, minute team. So I'm trying to adapt to it. I don't want to be that guy. SRH winning from here. You know what? They lost 2 wickets in the power play the first 2 overs. The next 8 overs, they haven't lost a wicket, and they have scored 70 runs. That's insane to me. It was 10 for 2. Now it's 70 for 2. It is ridiculous.
Definitely. That's the thing. If they stay there, that's going to be the game. That is how SRH can win. These guys need to stay in there for quite some time.
Ah, come on. We need a breakthrough. You know what? I wouldn't save Chakravarti for the end. I wouldn't save Paddy Cummings. I'm attacking these guys right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm bringing in my best right now. What do you think?
I would like, yeah, I agree. I think what they've gone for right now is a pretty good decision. Prasidh Krishna bowls because he bowled well in his first spell, right? Prasidh Krishna bowl, and Chakravarti keeps bowling a couple of more overs, maybe even Harbhajan. That's tough. That like their spinners are tough. I don't know if Bhaji comes in and bowling with someone like Varun Chakravarti. Maybe 2 spinners on both ends is not the wisest decision. Maybe, but Bhaji had a pretty good first over. Yes, he went for what did he go for? 8 runs at the end of it. But he definitely needs to come in and bowl a couple. I think Krishna's just bowling one now, and then he's going to bowl at the death potentially. Ooh.
Wide.
Ooh. Goodness me, man. As soon as I say Prasidh Krishna's doing well, right? And he bowls a wide ball.
Wide ball. Come on, man.
This is a nice question. Shreyas asks, will CSK give Pujara a chance? Can't wait to see his T20 skills. I don't know. They might need to based on how they played yesterday. It could be any worse, right?
It could be. Oh, my gosh. You know what? What's crazy is though CSK put up runs. I said their batting is going to be fine. 188 is a respectable total, guys.
That's true.
All right? It's their bowling. It's their bowling that's atrocious, man. Dwayne Bravo was the best bowler they had, all right? And he got himself a wicket, but honestly, you know, the core gets his 2 wickets, but he's expensive. What was he?
Jordan line.
53 was it?
Yeah.
It's frustrating. And you know, Chahar did not do well. And I said, those 2 guys are going to be important because they're going to mean the main pace bowlers for the first at least 2 or 3 games. Because there is no Ngidi. There is no
Hazelwood.
Hazelwood. And I believe the other bowler they got is still in quarantine, right?
Behrendorff.
Yeah. So it's bad. The only good thing is, I don't know if you looked at the schedule, it's crazy. SRH and both SRH and KKR will play their second game before CSK. I don't know how the schedule makers figured it out, but I'll take it because we need that time to get Behrendorff out of the bubble. I think it's 14 days, but this is a schedule. And maybe you can help me out here. I'm not sure. But you got Rajasthan Royals and Punjab tomorrow. Then you got the Kings and Mumbai on Tuesday. Wednesday, SRH again and RCB. Thursday, Rajasthan Royals and Delhi Capitals. And then finally on Friday, you get Kings 11 versus Punjab Kings, versus Chennai. Like, they played the second game of the season, and now they're going to wait until the 8th match. What? Okay, fine, whatever.
I don't understand how these are made. It absolutely baffles me. It absolutely baffles me how the schedules are done. Maybe they decided, oh, maybe Chennai lost Josh Hazelwood. Let them get their player back, and let's see how it goes. But yeah, that's not ideal at all.
Behrendorff hasn't left Australia yet. Oh, I'm a DM this guy today myself. What's wrong with you?
Ooh! I think, Johnny Bairstow, you absolute beast.
I hate
Proving people wrong. Oh, he just gets a 50. Smashes a 6 on the first ball. Whew.
He hates me. Johnny Bairstow is so infuriating, bro. I'm telling you. And I know that Nick did that Anatomy of a Rant with me and Bairstow, and he put in, where I say, you know what, like he's so hard to call garbage because he has these performances, but then you'll see him like in the test, 4 innings, 3 ducks, okay, and he got him. He's gone. Put up that finger.
Yeah, I don't think that's out. I think
what
that's
are you talking about?
I think that's missing leg. That's missing leg. That's missing leg. I think it's missing leg. Have they gone for DRS? They have gone for DRS.
Challenge it. Bairstow's the biggest wicket. Get him out. Please. Let me see the.
Right.
Dude, that looks. It might be turning a bit.
Right. In the chat, it says missing leg. Right. Okay, let's see.
Okay, no
boring reviews. There. Nick in the chat, by the way. Fellas,
up,
I have almost as much Dream 11 points as you two, and I only made 2 transfers.
I hate you.
I have no words. I have no words.
Hey, great job there on the Tish Rana today, Nick. But you know, good decision. It's early, and I'm still in the lead, my friend.
Oh, Minitium, it wasn't a dig at Gabe. I can't do that. I respect Gabe too much. I only do it when Nick's around. And Nick is in the chat, so I might start. Oh.
Gabe, start right now after seeing Bairstow go off. Stop the count. Oh my gosh, dude. It's so bad. Not like this. Anyone else. It could have been Warner. At least I would have been okay because he's my captain. It has to be Bairstow. I knew it too because I left him off my side. I said no.
I left him off.
I left him off my side. He was cheap too. I got Saha, I think, for 9. I could have paid one more and got him and made another decision somewhere else. But
crazy. People are not people, sorry. VKC and Suman are asking me to listen to a singer. I will check her out later today. Thank you for suggesting that. Jump from I took the risk and Bairstow. Yeah. Knowing me, I'm going to take the risk next time, and he gets a golden duck. Trying to sweep a ball.
Not doing it. I will tell you guys right now, Bairstow will not touch my lineup this year.
Ooh.
Whew. I don't care what he does. Not doing it. Because I know the minute I put him on my team, he's going to give me a duck. And I don't think I could take another Bairstow rant. I may, end up in the hospital with high blood pressure. Can't do it. Can't do it.
Oh. Sandy B asks, Gabe, who is your favorite singer of all time?
My favorite singer of all time.
Harbor Johnson.
That's so tough, man. I mean, my favorite singer of all time. Who do I got in my house? You know what, man? It's tough because of the personal stuff and issues.
Yeah.
But MJ, bro. I love MJ's songs. I mean, Michael Jackson was the king of pop, bro. Bottom line, bro.
Agreed. Yeah,
and because of the personal stuff, it kills you. You know what I mean? But man, come on. Anybody that listens to him now, still now, you're like, oh, this guy's a monster. So,
yeah. Right after 12 overs,
they are exactly the same score, by the way. Exactly the same. I don't consider Nas a singer. He's a rapper. Singer and rapper are two different things to me, anyway.
I don't know many rappers, so I'd go with.
I know them all.
Tupac, that was a rapper, right?
Yeah, Tupac was a rapper. They were 105 for 1 was KKR. They're 100 for 2 here after 12.
Very close.
Very close match.
Bairstow has hit 5 4s, 3 6s, right? Still going.
Him.
Do you think, and I might jinx him and he's on my, I'm supporting SRH today. Do you think he's going to get 100?
Yep, simply because I didn't pick him and he hates me. This is personal. This is personal. I think that Bairstow, somebody might have sent him my Nick's Anatomy of a Rant, and he's like, what? How dare you, American? I can't explain this.
This is what I'm saying. Any cricket lover would agree with you. You cannot bank on Bairstow. Doesn't matter what format it is. You can. The only time you can kind of maybe bank on him is in ODIs, and maybe that is a stretch as well. If he's batting with Jason Roy, then yes. If he's batting with Roy in an ODI game, right? He's opening up 1 in 3 games. He's gonna bat well, right? 1 in 3 games, he's gonna bat well. But in T20s and whatever other formats, you can't call it. You just can't call it whatsoever.
Oh, great ball there by Patty Cummings. Oh, did you see that ball there by Patty Cummings? That ate him up.
Mm-hmm.
Manish Pandey. Let's talk about his performance. A great partnership with Bairstow, and not just rotating the strike, but scoring as well, man.
What I've liked with Manish Pandey is he realizes his role in this partnership at the moment is to stay there. He doesn't need to do the Bairstow thing. He doesn't need to go super aggressive right now. He just needs to stay there, go at, 120 strike rate or something like that, at 125, sorry, and he needs to keep going on and on until he needs to fire, and then he starts firing after the 14th or so, 14th, 15th over. When Bairstow's firing, he can then... he is really good. Yeah. Happy Friend says, Bairstow averages 45 with a strike rate of 105 in ODIs. That's what I'm saying. ODIs is probably the only thing I can bank on him for. But even that is what 1 in 2, 1 in 3 innings. It's not, which is pretty consistent. To be honest, it's not too bad. But I can't bank on him for T20s or tests, especially.
I agree with this statement. However, it's a problem because that means when is Kane Williamson going to play? If Bairstow's in, I don't know how you get Kane Williamson in the side. How are you going to decide?
Gabe, did you just say that Bairstow was going to get 100?
No, I did not.
Okay.
What? Yes! Patty Cummings! There we go! End it!
Oh.
Gosh. Finally.
Good knock. What is it? 137.5 or something like that strike rate.
I might have actually, I did say that. I said, yeah, he'd get 100 just to light me up because he hates me. Gabe cursed. Right after you gave, you say he's gonna get 100. Stop
the count.
Look at Nick. Nick said you did say he was gonna get 100. Oh, I'm getting crushed in here now. He praised Bairstow. I didn't praise him. I said, yeah, I was praising him kind of. Stop the count. Jinx.
Yeah. Right, Nabi's coming in. Okay, good call. Muhammad Nabi at 5. He can, in the great words of Gabe, the Night Watchman, he can rake for sure. Fun
so
fact,
you think they replaced?
Sorry, go on.
You think they replaced Muhammad Nabi with Kane Williamson?
They can't. He bowls.
He bowls. You take something away from Then you take something away from the bowling side. Yeah. I think they're stuck. I think it's one spot for 2 guys, Williamson and Bairstow. Maybe I'm wrong there, but the way I
agree. It's Williamson and Bairstow for one spot and Nabi and Holder for the other. Because if you're playing in Mumbai, you bring in Holder instead of Nabi. And if you're playing in Chennai or any more spin friendly pitches, you bring in Nabi. So they've got those 2 positions kind of covered. And then Rashid Khan has to play. Mujibur Rahman is literally just a backup in case Rashid Khan just gets injured or something. Mujib is not getting a game. He does not get a game.
Look, I love it. They're crushing me. Here's Renil. Gabe, you jinx. Gabe, you mush.
Oh, crazy. Oh,
he gave you a 50, Renil. What else do you want from me? My captain gave me 3.
My captain got smashed for 40-odd runs.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just glad I had Rashid Khan as my vice.
We both have Rashid Khan as our vice. He saved our bacon today.
Ooh, Chatil says Jason Roy in for Warner in the next. Warner's the captain.
No,
Warner's the captain.
Come on.
Well, like I said, Jason Roy is only in the side as a potential replacement for Warner, and they've backed up players, really good players, but it's tough. It's definitely really tough. My captain was Bhuvaneshwar Kumar today.
Gabe secretly cursed Trump too. That's funny. That is hilarious.
Right, Nabi. Right, Shakib Al Hasan. I think this is a good call. Bringing in Shakib at this point, get his 4 overs done and dusted, right? And then I'm surprised. I think, if I'm not wrong, I don't think Harbhajan's bowled anything since the first over. Yeah, he's not.
Over.
He should bowl. He definitely needs to bowl. BKC, I've seen the first season of Attack on Titan, which was absolutely brilliant, but I just haven't had a chance to watch any of the other seasons. But I'm really looking forward to it whenever I get a chance.
Yeah, and I mean, this has been a decent over so far for Nabi. Not Nabi, I'm saying for Shakib. It'd be nice if Al Hassan could get a wicket here. But either way, even if he continues this, 1-1-1-1-1, if he
maximum 6 by Manish Pandey, going on the back foot, pulling Shakib Al Hasan for 6. Oh my goodness.
Keep the score, keep the pressure on with those dots. Come on now. Why, Gabe? Why? I was like, what? Up 6. Maybe I should have waited till the over finished. Manished. He got manished there. Come on, Shakib, get me a wicket. Last ball. I love the last ball of an over. It's always the action ball.
Yeah, agreed. Just a question for you guys, for yourself, and then I'll ask Nick as well. The 100 is starting in a couple of months, which is the new cricket tournament. I don't know if you know much about that. Are you going to follow that? Because that'll be a completely different, fairly different format to T20.
Yeah. We'll just like we did some games for the BBL. We'll check that out. Obviously, we want to see it. New format too is exciting. New game. See how it works. It's just easier for us because it's the summertime. You know what I mean? Where during the school year it's rough.
Definitely. I'm really trying to control the spoilers. I just don't know where the remote is, so I can't pause it and be at a point where I am just in line or on time.
I don't know why you're ahead of me either, man. It's so frustrating. Like, come on.
Right. I'll ask you. So I'll react a minute, not a minute, but about 15, 12 seconds later than I am. So, and then we'll be fine.
It's all good. It's all good. So they need 75 more runs on 36 balls. Run rate required is 1250, so that's putting pressure on. Chakravarti needs to get a wicket here.
Yeah.
Needs to get a wicket. I think if you get Pandey, then it's over at that point. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's going to be tough if they get Pandey, let's say in this or the next over, that's going to be tough for them.
Oh, wow. Look at Renil putting up big numbers today.
Whew. Oh, wow. Whereabouts are you on the league? I don't even know where I am. I'll check after the game. But yeah, that's great. Congratulations. Gabe Manish Pandey was the first Indian to score 100 in IPL. I didn't know that.
Really?
Yeah,
I did not know either. Come on, Chakravarti.
Kenjo23 just wrote one of the funniest things. I'm really sorry to mention it, but he says that I don't believe in things like jinx and stuff, but Gabe makes me question it.
You know what, dude? I'm telling you, I don't believe in things like jinx and stuff, but sometimes, man,
it's tough not to.
You know what I mean?
Tough not to.
Wicket alert here. Bharat goes with a wicket alert here. I think so too. Come on, Chakravarti. Get Nabi right here. Nabi just got in here. He's an aggressive player. Little dot ball there.
Right. Someone is mentioning another interesting stat from that 100 that Manish Pandey scored. He scored 100 in the second IPL, which was actually held in South Africa because of the elections or something in 2009. So the IPL shifted from India to South Africa for a season.
Oh,
close, but no, unfortunately.
Wow, that was so close. Nabi played that so late. Wait, it was missing, but that was so close. Come on. Hold it to a single. There we go.
My dad helped me find the remote. I've got the remote.
Nice.
I'm pausing it. Right. Let me know when this ball is bowled, please. When the over finishes.
Gotcha.
Smithy's hilarious. Since Gabe says wicket alert, I say big over alert. Oof. Required run rate is 14. I know, but it's still possible. It's 2021. 14 in the death is still very, very possible.
Oh, it definitely is. Run rate is key. That was a great over there by Chakravarti. Oh, by the way, the ball's over. I'm on a commercial now. 114. Let me update the score. 114.
118. 118 for
118. Excuse me. 118. I mean, they got work to do, and I think that.
Ooh, that's an interesting comment. Only AB de Villiers can win it from here. Oh, there's so many players that could do it. Manish Pandey looks set. Pandey looks set, so maybe he can.
Pandey does look set, but I would be more concerned if it was Bairstow. 5
true.
overs.
Very true.
Yeah, Bairstow can score in a bunch. You know what I mean? He's got that power. So he can still do it. And don't get me wrong. Even if Pandey falls, they still got Samad, right? And Samad, it's not a lot.
Russell bowled 1 over, got hit for 15. Harbhajan bowled 1 over, got hit for 8. I'm not sure why they're not like Harbhajan should get at least. I don't know. It's a tough one because he'll probably want Chakravarti to finish his overs off, right?
I would think Chakravarti's gonna bowl at least 1 in the death right here coming up.
Right, Prasidh Krishna is coming on to bowl.
Prasidh Krishna. Interesting. I thought he would be. Oh, I guess this is the death overs, right?
Yeah, last 5.
I would have saved him for the 18th, though. I would have liked him in the 18th.
I think Owen Morgan and Brendan McCullum are great tacticians. So I can't try and understand what they're thinking. It's going to be tough. So all I'm going to say is I trust what Morgan's probably trying to do. But at the same time, I want SRH to win. So I want his plans to go awry. I don't want them to go ahead the way they are.
Yeah, and because you don't want the spinners, especially in the death overs, but you definitely don't want to put a spinner out there in the 18th or 19th or even in the 20th over. I was expecting. I know Chakrabarti's got 1 left, so he's probably going to go the next over. So I would have thought that here they would have gotten the last out of Harbhajan Singh. So Harbhajan Singh's probably not going to get another over.
Doesn't look
spinner,
like it.
And neither will Shakib.
Shakib's done. I think he's bowled his 4, hasn't he?
Oh, did he bowl his 4? Okay.
Yeah. Renell is number 19 in the league. Wow, that is awesome.
Ooh, she might have passed me. I was 19.
Ooh, what a shot by Muhammad Nabi. I hope we're in sync now.
Yes, we are, and I did not like that shot. Great job.
Straight down the ground.
Bro, Samson is captain. What do you think about Sanju Samson as captain?
All I would say to that is, who else could they have gone for who was an Indian player, right? Who else could they have gone for as captain, barring Sanju Samson for Rajasthan Royals?
It's tough, isn't it?
He has captained the domestic T20 side, if I'm not wrong, and correct me in the chat, by the way, everyone. I think he has been captaining his domestic side for at least a year or so. So yeah, maybe that's the reason why he's been selected. Why not? Let's see how he goes, especially with someone like Sangakkara, who is.
And we've seen him play well before. He normally starts off the season well and then struggles at the end. You know what I mean?
Yeah. First 2 games are always good for him. First 2 games, his batting average is 80 or something. His strike rate is 160, 170, and then it just goes downhill every season for like the last 2 or 3 seasons. Russell's overs will be crucial, right? Yeah, his first over went for 15, so maybe he does come back.
No, Russell does not.
Harshal Patel. Like Harshal Patel a couple of nights ago.
I don't bowl Russell again. No way. You don't need to. You still got Patty Cummings. You still got Chakravarti for 1.
Right. Cummins has 1 over left.
Ooh.
That's the thing. Cummins only has 1 over left.
Oh, that hurt.
Ooh. That hit him on the side of the head. What a bouncer. That was a killer bouncer.
Ooh, Pardish.
I think it hit Nabi on the neck, not even the helmet. I think it hit him on the neck.
Man. You don't like to see that, bro, because you think about what happened to the Australian cricketer.
Phil Hughes.
Phil Hughes. Eesh. I hope he's okay. It looks like he's okay. He's walking it off.
Where to hit? Oh, it's the back of the neck.
That's not good. That's not good, bro.
Oof.
I am pulling him for injury right now, just to be cautious.
He's like, no, I have strong skin. I will stay out here. I will play.
Sometimes you have to protect players from themselves. Yeah. Phil Hughes, that's what it was.
Exactly. Yeah, that's exactly where he was hit. Yeah, Shmiti's saying that as well. Yeah, that's exactly where he was hit.
Yeah, rip Phil Hughes. I would pull him, bro. I'd pull him, and I would just as a precaution, get him to the local hospital. Have them look at him.
Yeah.
Or I'm sure they got doctors right there on the stadium, right? Like,
are concussion subs a thing in the IPL as well?
They should be.
I don't know. That I'm just I'm going to check. Oh, Shmriti with her medical knowledge, C1 to C6 vertebra, feeling the burnt or brunt. Ooh, that's some medical knowledge right there.
Yeah.
VKC 62 from 26. Reverse that. Get Kane. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Concussion sub, get Kane there. You'll have to get an all-rounder. Maybe Jason Holder.
A concussion sub would that be? Well, Kane Williamson technically is an all-rounder because he bowls, so they could bring him in. Could they not?
Saroja, hello. Thank you for joining. Please like, share, subscribe to Cricket for Americans. It is an awesome channel. Talk about cricket all day, every day. I thought I'd do that. I haven't done it in about an hour. Why is he not wearing helmet protection? Yeah, that's surprising. I don't know if you noticed, but a lot of players have this type of shaped band at the back of the helmets that just clips on. But Nabi isn't wearing that. It would usually be the place where the ball hits and it comes off. That bit comes off, and then you can refix it in. But yeah, he doesn't have that on. That's surprising. That's very surprising.
I don't think it should be a choice. Players should mandatorily wear those things. Bottom line, part of your uniform.
Mm-hmm. Is Holder in quarantine? Right. Okay.
So no Holder. So it's either, and I think gotta have somebody they could go to.
They'll have to go with Williamson, right? Right. Yeah. Jay Solanki. Yeah. Exactly. Concussion sub only like for like. Sorry. All rounder for all rounder. Yeah.
So what all rounders do they have left?
Check their squad.
Because technically, Williamson isn't an all-rounder, and Holder's still in quarantine.
Well, I'm going to check the IPL website, look for Sunrisers Hyderabad, and let's see what the squad looks like. That's what I'm going to do. All-rounders. Who do they have? Kedar Jadhav is considered an all-rounder, maybe. I don't know much about Jagadisan, Suchit. I don't know if he's an all-rounder or not. Yeah, it's tough. It is tough. If it's all-rounder for all-rounder, only option I can see, and again, I could be wrong, is Kedar Jadhav to come in instead. If he goes off, obviously. If he goes off.
Right.
And Abhishek Sharma. There we go. Abhishek Sharma. I couldn't find him on the squad for some reason. But yeah, Abhishek Sharma played last season, didn't he? A pretty decent time of it. Thank you, Suman. Thank you very much for that. And someone else also mentioned it. Can't find it. So yeah. 126 for 3, 15.4 overs. Nabi back on strike. Staying out there. Wide outside off, and Nabi just tonks it over. Cover for, what is that? That's almost, that's a 4. That's a 4. They've given it as a 4. Whew, what a shot. Coming back after being hit. Perfect response, don't you think?
I'm glad to see he's okay. You know what I mean? That shows he's okay. Obviously, I didn't like seeing the boundary there, but I'm glad to see he's okay. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Last ball here.
What can Krishna do?
What a ball. Oh, that's not a wide. Did that bounce over his head? That did not look like
I think it bounced over his head. I think that bounced over his head.
Hey, I'm being a homer right now, okay? That thing was a foot over his head. That thing was a foot over his head. You know what I mean?
Rahul Singh says, Asjad, you're behind now 4 to 5 seconds. Dude, I'm really trying to fix it.
He had to. That's up in the air. Taken.
Owen Morgan takes the catch.
Let's go.
Oh,
let's go.
Right. SRH have lost it. They ain't winning this match today. They can't win now. It's very, very difficult.
I mean, Pandy's still up there, but now you're at the last of the Mohicans. Last of the Mohicans coming up right now.
And to be honest, Vijay Shankar can bat. He's a pretty good bat too, but like I said, I haven't seen him play great innings too often, so I can't really tell him say much about how well he'll be in this type of situation. But I really hope if they are sending in Shankar, they have got some sort of idea. Maybe they go for Rashid Khan. Maybe Abdul Samad might come in. Abdul Samad, I keep forgetting about him.
Samad, yeah. Samad is going to come in. Samad, Samud, is it Samad or Samud?
Samad.
Because there's a U in there. All right. Samad is going to come in. And he took those brilliant catches earlier, right? He took those 2 brilliant catches earlier. And he can bat a little bit. But that's it. After him, it's the last of the Mohicans. So these
Shankar's
guys...
Shankar, Vijay Shankar, I think he's coming.
They put Shankar in. Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow. So they're probably going to leave... I mean, I would have gone with some... Interesting. Okay.
Interesting decision.
Is he going to play conservatively, do you think? Or is he going to go out guns blazing?
He needs... If Manish Pandey can smash a few more runs from this Chakravarti over, right? If he can be as aggressive as he needs to be, then Shankar will have some sort of time at the crease to get himself in. Otherwise, he needs to go from the start, right? What is that? They need 15 and over, or over 15 and over, right?
Yeah.
Well, 14 and over, sorry. Yeah, so they definitely need to keep taking the runs every over, 14 runs minimum. A couple of boundaries and over is a requirement for sure. 133 for 4.
Sani says this doesn't make sense. Guys, I have no... Sometimes these...
That's an interesting shot.
Yeah.
By Pandey.
Sometimes...
Gets his 50. His 50 of 37.
50 for Pandey there. I don't know, man. Sometimes these captains... I don't understand their thinking. It's good for... I'll take it. It's good for KKR, but
Shankar is an anchor. Goodman says Shankar is an anchor. Right. Thank you for that.
So they're gonna let just Pandey. He's gonna rotate strike. I mean,
what was that?
Ooh.
Did he just leave it? Because he didn't know what to do with that.
He didn't know what to do with it, and it bounced up in the air. It was wild. What was that?
I think it was a carom ball, maybe, that he just bowled a bouncer. A spinner bowling a bouncer, something you don't see very often. Crazy.
Do you think the cock will enter the Mumbai team immediately?
Yes.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Even though Lynn played a fantastic, what was it, 49 of 30 or something like that. But yeah, I think the cock is their first choice. 100%. Pandey lost it. I don't know. I'm not there at the moment. Let's see. It's 136 for 4. I think we're at the same point now as well.
Yeah, 136 for 4. 136 for 4. We're in the 17th over right now. 2 deliveries left. And, I'll tell you right now. Tell you right now. They are not scoring enough. And Chakravarti, whether he gets a wicket here or not, as long as he doesn't give up a boundary, he did his job. Keep putting that pressure on.
Agreed.
Run rate keeps increasing.
50 of the last 19 balls. That's tough. That's really tough.
That's super tough.
Feel bad for Manish Pandey.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
And he gets a
Shankar.
6 there.
Off the last ball, going onto the back foot and smashing it over.
That's the what do you call it? That's the action ball right there. So you made it a little bit more chaseable, but still, that's a big total to chase down. 44 and 18.
Just under the rate. Just under the rate as well.
They need to... They can't waste an over, basically. So, so interesting. 17 overs in the books. 144 for 4.
Kento's like, Gabe, start praising Shankar, please.
Start praising him? Well, Shankar just proved us wrong.
Rahul saying super over? Anyone? It's Sunday. It's Sunday.
No,
Super over Sunday.
No, I got church in a little while. Absolutely not. Can't do it.
Get ready for a thriller, Gabe. Oof.
Oh,
Rusty
man.
is back. Rusty is back, according to Abdullah.
They got they brought in Russell. You guys are right. They're gonna go with Russell.
Russell, Cummins, Russell. That's what they're gonna do at the death.
Russell's will get the last over. Wow. Yeah, because you're not bringing in Harbaran Singh.
Not a high chance at all. First ball dispatched, but only for a single. Manish Pandey hurting SRH a little, maybe? Just maybe. Not able to take the take the ball and smash it over the boundary line. But Shankar, maybe if Shankar can do what he did on that last ball, SRH are still in.
Yeah, I mean, rotating the strike isn't going to work for them. They need boundaries, but there it is.
Oh, what a shot. But again, just a single. Just a single. Daksh just wrote a comment that I found very funny. Very funny. Daksh Chaudhary says, Vijay Shankar is the deadly combo of Virat and Bumrah. He bowls like Kohli and bats like Bumrah.
Harbaran bowled only 1 over. Why was he picked? That is a good question.
Ooh, that's wide. I think that's wide.
Yeah, it's wide.
It just doesn't make sense. Pandey's strike rate, I don't know if you can see that. Pandey's strike rate against spin is 175. Against seam is less than 100 in this match. Whew.
Wow. And he's got one of the best in the business coming up right after this, though.
Yeah. Oh, Russell doing KKR a lot of favors right now. Wow.
I love it. I love it.
Come on, 3 sixes.
Warner looks 53 years old. Then how old do I look? What are you kidding me?
Is Warner 30? I think that Warner's around 34, 35 anyway. So they're just probably swapping the numbers around. Should have sent Samad. Yes, I agree. Should have sent him in.
Come on, just a single. Don't let that get by. No.
Ooh, that's gone over the fielder.
That's all right. It's going to only go for 2. They'll only get 2 on it.
Yeah.
As long as it's not a boundary, it still keeps putting pressure on them.
Agreed. Yeah.
Come on.
Gabe looks 28. I read that as 28. So you look 28. I think we look the same age, Gabe. I think we look the same age.
I appreciate that. You got a glorious meme on you. Look at this. I'm bald, man. You got that glorious meme on you.
I'm planning on getting a haircut tomorrow or sometime next week because the lockdown's gonna ease a little in the UK from tomorrow.
Really?
So hopefully, finally go out and get some sort of haircut. Potentially.
Oh, great ball there.
I think that's wide. I'd call that a wide. That's a wide. That has to be a wide.
Come on.
It's not been given as a wide, but I'd give that as a wide. And I'm a bowler. I'd still give that a wide.
It's so funny because it's subjective, right? It's gonna be a wide if you think if you're on one side, it's gonna be. I thought it was just inside, so we'll see.
Last ball coming up of the 18th. Shankar skying it. Who's got it? Who's got it? Morgan with another catch.
Let's go,
Vijay Shankar. Game over. Right, Gabe. Do you want to say it's over now?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. I will not do it. Nope. You guys better stop. Listen, don't you remember the last time you and I were doing a stream together on a Sunday and we said it's over? And then ABD almost killed me. All right.
I remember the tea. You had to get tea, didn't you?
Bro.
Morgan with another catch.
Gosh, I love this.
Why didn't they send Abdul Samad after that? It just doesn't make sense. Make sense.
I mean, you're gonna say, okay, he got 11 runs and with 7 on 7 balls, so his strike rate was over 100. but he wasted a delivery because he got this. That wicket just cost him an extra ball. Every ball matters here, and you should have gone. Yeah, you should have gone with Smith. They got 38 to cover in 2 overs. That's going to be tough. That's
very tough. Very tough.
Why didn't they say Smith earlier? I have no idea.
Vignesh has a very good point. Rashid Khan is better for this. Yeah, he's good at these types of situations. He can come in, score a quick fire 20, 30 runs, but he isn't one of the guys who'd come in at 10 overs to go or 8 overs to go. He'll be good in this type of situation. But Abdul Samad can smash it for sure. Let's hope he can show something.
Oh, my praising worked. let me go ahead and praise Pandy. He's the best in the business.
Oh, man.
Come on. Let's go.
Come in stalling with the fielding, setting up the field.
Speaking of that, did you hear that MS got fined for a slow over rate?
I didn't hear that, but that makes sense. Makes sense for yesterday's game.
For yesterday's game, he got fined for a slow over rate. I was like, what?
Makes sense.
I didn't see it going slow. Did you? I didn't even pick that up.
I think they probably they've set a specific limit in terms of time now.
Right.
I don't know what that limit is. I'll probably check it out afterwards. But if it goes over, then it's an automatic fine, which is fair enough, which makes sense. It's been crazy over the past few years where a T20 game is taking 4 hours. Gabe, you might not know this, but a T20 game used to take 3 hours, maximum 3 hours, right?
Really?
Back when it first started. So it's taken an hour more nowadays.
And they don't like that because just like, there we go.
Abdul Samad, that's why he should have been in. First ball, 6 to Pat Cummins. Who? What is he? Sorry, Gabe. Just to clarify, what is Pat Cummins, or who is Pat Cummins?
He's usually the best a man could be. Right now, it's not happening. 41 sixes already in 3 games. Guys, that's what I'm saying. I feel like I expected this to be in India. All right. The Asian pitches are supposedly going to be a lot more forgiving. And I feel like this is as bad as the UAE, man. Guys are getting pumped.
The pitches are supposed to be pretty flat, even in India, But the thing is, the spinner actually comes in a lot more. It's not as much of a road, mostly, as in the UAE. Sunny, I agree with you, man. Come on, why wasn't someone sent in earlier? Absolutely astonishing. Agreed. Absolutely agree with you right there. Whew. Right, there we go. Yeah, exactly. So Sankara just said 14 overs in an hour is the run rate. However,
right.
Abdul Samad, second, third ball, 6 down the ground to Pat Cummins. Full delivery.
This cannot be happening. Come on.
Yes. Right, just on that point about the over rate, there is some leeway, which is the reason why I don't think it's 14 exactly in the IPL. It's probably somewhere around 12, 13 for the hour. But I know what you're talking about. In terms of Test cricket, yeah, it's meant to be around 14, 100%.
Oh, wait. Gabe, the count has been restarted. Apparently we're in Georgia. The recount started. Come on.
Comes down the track to Pat Cummins. And just a single, but that's 15 runs off the over in the first 4 balls, right? 15 already. 16.
5 balls. He's got 1 left. Dude, I thought this was going to be, oh my gosh, this is stressful.
They need a boundary, and then they should feel a little more comfortable, but they need a boundary at this point. They definitely need a boundary.
No, you know what? KKR right now needs either a wicket or needs to keep get Pandey on strike, because right now, man, Russell handled Pandey well.
A bouncer to end things off. Pat Cummins, smart move. Pandey's finding it difficult against the pace, isn't he?
Keep Pandey on strike for the next oh man. Yeah, Pandy's struggling with pace here. Super over. Look, everybody, yeah, super over. 22 runs, 6 balls. The first delivery is the most important. Oh, gosh. Bro, IPL games
go down to the wire almost every time, don't they?
Bro, other than yesterday with, of course, CSK, and even though that got later in the game, they were just biding their time, right? And I've learned that now. Like, hey, why chase it? Why give it away? You know what I'm saying? It could be chasing the 15th. You know, I become more versed with this game. You know, CSK lost control of that game, in my opinion, by the middle overs. You know what I'm saying? It was, and they were just, you know, it is what it is.
Ball. Wide Yorker going for 2. Good call. Good call going for 2 runs right there. Keep Abdul Samad on strike.
Come on.
20 from 5. All they need is 4 fours. 5 fours. Sorry. Every ball needs to go for a 4. Every ball needs to go for a 4.
How did they get 2 off of that? Come on. Great running there. Great running.
Yeah, Pandey was running to the danger end. He realizes that Abdul Samad's striking the ball a lot better than he is. Wide, come on. You have to give that wide. Have to give that a wide. No way he didn't give that a wide. Come on.
Oh, gosh, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. Oh.
Even though he moved, but it's a lot wider. Like, it's not. Yeah. Abdul Samad didn't move that much. Oh. Yeah, KKR was winning this.
20
Gabe, can I just say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
I believe.
No, don't do it. 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 You jinxed me last time, bro. I blame you and ABD. I lost a year of my life that game, okay? Come on. I can do math. 6 times 4 is 24, right? 6 times 4 is 24. 4 sixes and it's over.
Right. That's a single, right? That's a single. They can't win, right? It's over. 3 sixes, super over. 3 sixes, super over. Super over. Sunday.
Why do you hate me?
Oh.
Come on.
Apparently it hit the bat. I did not think that hit the bat. Great call by the umpire in that case.
Wow.
Great call.
Guys, 218 in the chat. 218 in the chat. Please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe. I will be putting out our 3 wickets later on today, but go ahead and go over to Asjad's channel because he will be covering it much quicker than we will. And he puts together those 1-minute videos. They're amazing. The cricket shorts. I have so much fun with those.
Thank you so much. Really
Nick said he's gonna send me to England to take classes from you this summer, bro. we might be doing virtual learning lessons on Zoom. All right, Gabe. That's how you get it done in under a minute.
That's great. Happy to help. Right. One ball, 17 runs. You still don't want to say it's over.
It's over. Now it's over. Like
171 for 5
now, right? There's nothing that could happen because even if it's a no ball, it can go for a no ball and a 6, but then they still need to.
6 by Pandey to end things off. However, he stays not out on 61, but unfortunately, SRH have lost the match by 10 runs. KKR, Russell bowled pretty well at the end of it. Yes, he did get smashed, but he bowled well in the last couple of overs. Very impressed. Harbhajan Singh only bowling 1 over. What are your thoughts? I think, in hindsight, great decision, but I would have liked Harbhajan to bowl at least 1 more over. Oh,
look at Nick
in the chat. Nick in the chat.
Nick, look at Nick talking about I chose KKR to win it all. They are 1-0. You're all welcome. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. So much love. Thank you, Asjad, for joining me. I'm going to get out of here super quick. I'll have my thoughts on our 3 wickets later on today. I know that you will as well. Guys, one of my questions is going to be the captaincy. I do not understand what David Warner was thinking. Why during the chase did they not put in submit? You know what I mean? I have no.
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense. But guys, so much fun. We'll see you guys again tomorrow morning for the 4th match, right? This was already the 3rd match. Wow.
Yeah.
I feel quickly. 4th match tomorrow morning. But you guys already know the deal. Asjad, any final words, my friend?
All I want to say is this match, I really wanted SRH to win, but they messed up with their batting lineup. Definitely, they messed up with the way they kind of set that up. It lost 2 wickets in the power play. What can you do out from that? KKR played a lot better at the end of it and had a fantastic run. They collapsed as well near the end. Right. So yeah, good match, entertaining match. And do you want me to say until next time? Because I'm happy to say until next time.
Oh yeah.
Until next time.
That's 6 runs.
I love it.
Later, brother.
All right. See you guys. See ya. Thank you, everyone.